And we're live with John Company 2nd Edition. My name is Guerric. I'm here to sample games. And joining me tonight are MJ. Say hello.
Hello.
Botbot, a.k.a. John.
Hello.
Drew.
Hello.
And Mingo.
Hello, hello.
We have finished setting up, so I think we are ready to just go ahead and dive in. If I'm not mistaken.
I'm sure we will be mistaken about something.
We will be mistaken about something. No one's correcting me now, so here we go. Family phase. Chairman is Mango. Got it.
Yes. Oh, that means I get to go first, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That is indeed correct, Mr. Feet.
Thank you for being so formal. It shows a sign of respect for your
That's the plan.
The name's Feet. Mango Feet.
I think we're going to send my child to be a writer in Bengal.
We have...
Guerric is up next.
We have a remarkably light army. What is happening here? I should rectify this.
Whoop kicks. Me too.
John?
Yeah.
Go with you, John. Sorry, I should let you know when it's your turn.
Interesting. I don't have any shares in the company. That seems like a good idea. Oh, wait. I'm going to buy a boat. Shipyard.
Nice.
So I will spend £3 and Carol will go back to the supply.
Carol.
You would name her Carol.
I'm going to go to the stock exchange.
Carol with a Y, by the way.
Oh, of course.
Why would we have assumed anything else?
All right, family phase done. We move on to stock buys. You slide up.
Slide up, and then I purchase a share.
Do you slide in
No, 'cause
without
we
any
don't-
debt?
We don't have any debt.
Yeah.
This top slot.
Oh,
only
right. Always goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
and
right.
then
That's right.
after that, the debt cancels.
I don't know why I keep thinking the slot works on a delay if you weren't already there. I don't know why I got that in my head. All right, hiring. Do we have
No hiring.
Okay, chairman.
Okay, so
Honorable Mr. Feet.
I'm thinking. Let's see. Do we need much? I don't think the presidencies need really much this round.
Well, we need lots of boats.
Right.
We got a lot of writer. Well, except for Madras, maybe. I guess
Right.
really we only need one more boat. Like we can do this pretty easily, and that.
And we've got 1, 2, 3, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, let's see. John, shipyards, we can get that one for 3, which I think we should.
I mean,
exactly, yeah. So I think if we can buy one more ship and then send a special envoy there, then that's pretty much it's a pretty cheap way to get this company profitable.
Isn't it better to go after the one in Bombay?
It is better by
2 boats.
Well, okay, so no, actually, because there's only 2 writers here. So Bombay can already do these 2 no matter what. So Bombay is actually only an improvement of 3, whereas this
we do have a spare. We do have a spare writer over in Bengal.
Oh, that's a good point. That's true.
So we could move him over.
Well, actually, I guess if we bought another ship, we could do. There's no point in doing the 2.
There's no point in doing that too, but doing the 4 is worth it, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
So
but
1, 2, 3.
Either way,
that still leaves us. If we go after the 4, that still leaves us with an extra one in Bengal.
Right.
Oh shit! We actually need 2 ships over here.
Yes.
So we need to buy.
Right.
1,
Well,
2,
we should definitely buy the one that
7.
We should definitely buy John's first off, and then
Yeah.
do we want to rent the others?
Honestly,
yeah.
I think the company should purchase its own ship. We can easily take some debt early. That'll probably get bought back by stock purchases in order to fund a company ship.
Oh, right. 503 is pointing out that, or probably Sauce is pointing out that there's always generic writers. I don't know why we always forget that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm moving these. I never remember them over there. I'm like,
we don't get our money if the generic writers take our spots.
the company gets money. Don't we care about that?
No. I have no stock in this company. I have no investment here.
And Arteliad said that they do think the stock exchange works on a delay. I have not checked the rulebook yet to verify that, but
I'm actually looking for that right now, which is why I've been quiet.
Okay,
Well,
so if we get shipping
it-
up to 9, that would buy us 2 ships, and then we'd need 2 more.
Well, you have to.
That's...
I believe you have to outfit them as well, or you have to.
Yeah,
Well, I'm saying the three. You could spend 3 to buy John's, and then another 6 to buy and outfit a ship for the company, right? So that's 9 total.
Arteliad is quoting what looks like the rulebook and says that it is on a delay. Basically, first you move anything in that slot over, then you slide up.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Okay.
That's how I thought it worked.
Starts on the 5 space, then it goes in, which I knew.
Interesting.
But then I doubted myself.
Or if there's debt, though, like if there had been 1 debt.
Yeah, if there's debt, then
Well, even if, like, as an example, even if there's no debt here, the one that is at the top of the 5 space will still go in anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
The free movement seems to only be if it was already there. And that's how I'd remembered Cole teaching it, so.
Yeah, same.
See that? I'm always stuck on it because Cole taught it the opposite way. Like you slide up and immediately go in, but that might have been olds.
It might have, well.
Did you find it, MJ?
Yeah, it's on page 14.
So I'm going to take out 2 debt to start with. If everybody okay with that?
You have my support.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're up to 15, and I will give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of that to shipping. Director of Trade. So you would get 4 dice.
Yeah, to clear this.
I'll give you the 5th one. So that's 5 more there.
Yeah, the rulebook's pretty clear. You only move something over if it was already here. Then you pay off debt. Then you slide up.
Cool. Good.
Yeah, that is what I thought.
So, do any of the presidents need to advocate for more money? I think we're all set for this round.
Well, wait. So if you just give 2 more to shipping, then the company can purchase 2 of its own ships and also purchase John's ship.
So that would be 9 plus another 6, 15. But then we still have to rent 1.
Do we? That would be 3. Oh, yeah, you're right. We would need to rent 1.
So this is enough money to buy John's ship, to fit John's ship, for the company to buy its own shipyard and fit that ship.
I also have a ship for it to buy, by the way, guys.
Oh, you just didn't start out.
Nope.
Oh, that changed it. So 6 total for those 2.
And then
12 for the company to buy its own, and then we only need to rent 1 because we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we need to rent 2.
Wait, hang on. So if we're buying 2 ships here and the company's buying 1 itself, that's 12 total, and that gives us 7. Wait, oh no, that gives us 6 ships. Yeah, you're right. We need 1.
Right, so we rent 1 more. So I'll give
1.
you 14, so you can rent 1 more, and then we'll have 7 to fill all the orders, assuming the special envoy gets this order opened in Madras.
I do wonder if it's worth just taking 1 more debt to get 2 ships for the company. Like, because that leased ship is already costing us 2. So it's only 4 extra, and that's only 1 more debt token and at least one of them
I'm
is
okay with that. Is everyone else okay? Or does Guerric approve?
Well, I give my consent and that's enough. If you're up for it.
Yes, I agree with that strategy. So we need a total of 18.
3, 3, 6, and 6. Yep, 18 in there.
Okay. I think
And that gives us some extra fat to throw into the presidencies just so they can guarantee dice rolls a little bit.
sure. Yeah, because we don't have to be renting ships, at least for a little. All right. Unless anybody else has anything else to propose to the chairman, I will be.
We have 2 more pounds to allocate?
We do.
Okay.
I don't think any of the presidencies need it for this round, though.
Bengal
Yeah,
is going to
that's
be sailing
I
with
will give one.
a
Yeah,
deficit.
it's probably worth throwing both into Bengal, actually. Just because Bengal is going to need to be spending that extra die for the foreseeable future.
Frequently,
So might as well.
yes. That's a good point. Does that penalty go away if the province is like company owned?
No.
No. Okay.
Well, don't quote me. I don't think so.
I am done with my turn then. It is now on Drew.
Okay, I will spend all 5 of mine to attempt to send a special envoy to clear this unrest. So that's 5 dice.
Nice.
That is a wild success. So much success. I love it.
Sauce says that the
penalties.
yeah.
Sweet. All right, that's it for me. Shipping office.
All right. Shipping buys a boat from me and a boat from John. That's 3 each, right?
Yep.
And we're throwing them in here and in here. No, is it here? Here. And then
I mean, it doesn't matter. We need
we need
2
more,
more
yeah.
in.
Yeah, then the other 2
Bengal.
go in there. Yep.
we're buying
Yeah, so
shipyards, is what we agreed on, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Is everyone fine with just putting them like under the company here?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I'm so
And
sorry.
Al-
Was there a special envoy that happened here?
There was.
Yes.
Okay, all right, sweet. Okay, sorry.
No worries.
Sorry.
No worries.
You're good.
All right, spending 6, and we will throw these in here. And then I think that's what we agreed on, right?
Yep.
That looks right to me.
All set.
All right, shipping is done. I've done my part for the company. What did I do wrong?
Who is the person who gets to move writers?
Oh, that is
Director.
is that Director
was
Trade?
me.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
me. That's right.
I mean, if you guys are okay with retconning it, you should move one of these from Bengal to. Oh no, Bombay doesn't need it this round. Never mind. No retcon necessary.
No, that is a fair point, though. I will switch my writer into here and send you in there. Thank you for that.
I mean, you guarantee both of you get stuff, so that's nice.
That's really all I was going for. Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna move those officers to the Army of Madras.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Over,
Guerric with the
over
Bombay.
to Guerric.
Nope. Bodbot with the very
Oh, right. Sorry.
skeleton army.
Yeah,
Bombay.
starting the Bengal. At this time, I don't see any need for any military engagement.
Okay. I would tend to agree.
Yep.
So on to the Bombay presidency.
We are going to sail, unsurprisingly. We will sail with a penalty of 0, right? Because we're doing it entirely in Bombay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go ahead and spend 1, 2, 3, 4. You think we can get away with 4? I think that sounds...
I wouldn't risk it.
Not at this point. I would take
But
the
it's
full
but it's
5.
your presidential bonus on the line.
Yeah, I want the money. Here we go. All right, we got it.
Hey.
See? We would have been
Oh,
fine.
look at us. We can roll.
Tonight we can roll.
On turn 1, we can roll.
All right.
So one for John, 1 for Drew, and 2 for Guerric, right?
That's correct.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm getting this game.
We move on to the Madras commander.
Yep.
Okay.
MJ, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I mean, it might be dangerous, but we're gonna see.
Uh-oh.
I'd like to loot. So
Wait.
I'm going to.
So
Yes, go ahead.
Madras has a strength of 2, so
No,
right?
That's the tax.
Oh, that's the. I always forget.
it has a strength
What the
of
heck is
1.
his number?
Yeah, strength is 1.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Do y'all want another
Zero-
job or what?
You're rolling 1 die, huh?
Wait, where is it taking the penalty from?
Because of the strength of
Strength of 1.
1.
If you
There's a
move,
strength 1
if
tower.
you move the
The regiment.
if you move the
Oh, yeah,
regiment
that's right,
down,
the
you get 2
regiment.
2 dice.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Alrighty. I like the sound of loot. I don't like the sound of dying. We'll see what happens. That is not great.
Oh.
Well,
But
nothing
the
happens.
3, the 3 is just a nothing happens.
No,
Right?
well, these two both have to roll for death checks still,
Yep.
right?
That sounds right.
And then
on a 3.
on a catastrophic failure, the commander
Yeah.
also rolls for a death check. Okay. Yeah.
But it's not also the regiment, is it?
I'm pretty sure we
No,
also
the
roll.
regiment. I don't think the regiment ever rolls.
Artiliad says, and the regiment, I think, and the regiment definitely rolls sometimes. It can. I know it can die.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
regiment also rolls.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for the regiment then.
All right.
I thought it might. Yep, it's fine. Oh, that's fine.
I got a 3. 3 is fine, right? It's only
Listen.
5 or
Yep.
6. Okay.
Only 5 or 6 kills.
Listen,
Army.
fortune favors the bold.
Fortune favors the successful, MJ.
All right, I am going to sail in Madras with 5 dice. Oh God!
Oh,
No!
What was that?
I mean, it looks like
I'm not rolling those
nothing
dice. That's for sure.
Nothing happens.
God damn it!
Okay.
See,
Bengal
we should have sent the envoy to Bombay. Bombay doesn't let you down.
Bengali commander. I'm assuming you're doing nothing there, John.
Bengal. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to do. I mean, we don't really have a force to do anything with to begin with.
Yeah. So I will spend 6 to roll 5 dice to sail to all 3. Whew.
Word.
Close one.
I
But
can
we got
roll.
it.
Y'all can't roll. What are you doing?
We'll give you each 1 there. So John and MJ both get 1, and I get 4.
You can also do this one. Oh no, boats.
Yep.
Don't listen to
Yep,
me.
boats.
Don't listen to me. Howdy, humble checkmate.
I never would.
Did we get the revenue from Bombay?
I did the revenue for both. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Guerric was slacking in his primary responsibility, so.
Oh, giving it to the company. Got it. I see what I missed.
so we got all the revenue then for everybody for both
Yep.
for both that were successful. Okay.
Yeah, for everyone who did something. Drew.
Bonuses.
All right. Let's see. I've got a shipyard, so I get 1. MJ's getting 3, right? And the company's going to get 2.
did.
Does the company get 2?
Yep.
Huh.
You get 1 for each ship
Cool.
that they own.
So if it wasn't
Alright.
2, you could put 1 here. But
sorry.
All right, revenue.
don't worry about it.
Okay. Right. So what are the expenses again? Are per.
So there's 7 ships, 2, 3, 4, 5 members in the army, and then 3 debt. So
15?
That's not great.
That isn't great.
Did we adjust the factories? What were we at?
We're at 25.
Okay.
So they
Yep.
they stay where they're at.
Cool.
Workshop.
All right.
All right, Mr. Chairman, you gonna pay a dividend?
I mean, I guess I got to pay at least 1.
Well, you could just let the standing go down.
It's
until
true.
The end of the world.
You don't
I
have to
could.
pay dividends.
That's true. I think I'm going to leave it be for this turn. We can't really afford it.
Yeah, we need to invest in not getting screwed over again next turn.
All right. Events in India. Chairman, would you like to roll the event die? Nope. What are we doing?
Oh, right. So 1, but there's a storm in all.
Is that what that means? A storm in all 3?
I think
Yeah.
it does.
Yep.
Oh, that's terrible.
That is catastrophic.
Okay, I'll roll for these two in the Western Ocean.
Okay.
It's
Drew, I don't think you should
President's
be
roll for
touching any
your-
dice.
You're probably right. Okay, look at me. This one fatigued.
2
Okay,
through 5. So 5 is
5 is
dead.
destroyed. 3 is fatigued.
Who has the diligence that we do?
Britannia. Who's got the Britannia? John.
Do I? It died?
It died.
Should have built a better boat.
But only
That's
one
rough.
event. So
Oh, that's true. That's nice.
Turmoil in Bombay.
Turmoil in Bombay.
Drew.
Damn it. I knew I should have bribed Guerric to put me.
I was wondering if anyone was going to say anything when I did that, because I did that on purpose.
Well, I was like, what are the odds that actually happens this turn? And so I was like, I don't want to offer anything for it because I'm poor.
1 in 20. Well, I guess you
Yeah.
got to consider the card back, so the odds are actually kind of complex there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right.
Okay, so Parliament.
All right, I am the Prime Minister.
How are
What
you
was
always
that?
Prime Minister?
I don't know.
The Honorable Mr. Bot.
Last name Bot, first name Bot.
Law before Parliament. Somebody move their hand. Come on, get out of there.
Use
Centralized-
Alt. Why would you be looking at it without Alt?
I have Alt. Okay, everybody just very, very stressful being Prime Minister, you know. Military affairs becomes the commander in chief. Commanders become officers in their armies.
So Commander in Chief can take up to 2 officer transfers.
So
Assign
basically,
officers.
the military affairs grows into a large role in the shipping.
Yeah,
It basically-
military affairs runs all 3 armies. And
Yeah, it consolidates the commanders into the military affairs.
But you do not take the share of loot.
That makes sense.
So we are at +1.
Are we doing this?
Oh, I guess.
You can draw another one if you want.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
You can draw 2 more if you want, in fact.
Well, maybe.
Potentially.
See, why'd you say anything, Drew? Why would you do this?
War against France. If passed, the chairman select 3 non-extra ships and 3 officers, if able. Return ships to shipyards. Officers are returned to their supplies. That sounds
man.
bad.
This is bad.
John, why didn't you just
Failed.
want a centralized command?
Because that didn't do any good for me.
Well,
Hell,
now we have a war with
Now look.
France on our hands.
Right, and I don't like either of these.
Well, it's too late
We
for
have
that,
to take
guys.
war in France.
Yeah, we have to take war.
Well,
in
I'm
France.
saying I don't like either of the options of pass or fail.
Oh,
Well, okay, so
Um,
first, John, you have to set the policy. And it has to be either -1 to ships or -1 to stocks, because those are the only negatives
Oh.
adjacent.
Oh, he changed it to -1. I'm so happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's much better.
That X was so stupid.
so I'm changing it to
Um,
-1 for stocks.
Okay, so that's what happens
You
if it
would.
passes.
Is anyone going to bribe him to not do that? I'm just curious.
I
Well,
can't afford to bribe him. To
You
not do
have
that.
3 ships. You'd have to pay 3 if it went the other way.
What are you talking about, Mango? You have £4. You and Guerric both could easily throw in some money for this. I'm poor, and I only have 1 stock, so I don't care.
I'll give you my consent for nepotism.
I'll throw in mine.
you're either gonna lose 3 pounds each, or you can probably pay him 1 pound
Well,
each to
no, hold
not
on.
do it.
John, we can both give you our consent for nepotism. Together, that actually has worth.
Yeah,
Like
that's
maybe half a pound's worth.
Shut up. You're not part of this.
Well, I'm not in
well,
a
I don't
position,
see the other side offering you anything better.
I'm not in a position to hire anybody, so
Hmm.
that card is
Well,
slightly
and you do,
devalued.
and you
for
do
me.
have a shipyard, so you're a little
Yeah.
biased. I'll give you a pound to flip it the other way.
Mango, I'm not convinced we shouldn't just tank the law if John is going to extort us like this.
Who's extorting?
I mean,
You. That's who.
I have a choice.
we're not really in a position to tank the law. That would be more expensive.
I have a choice.
I have a
cost
shipyard and we have
myself
money. We could spend the money just on tanking it and making, I don't know, shipyards with money or factories taxed. Excuse me.
This is that shipyard prestige.
That's sorry. That's what I meant. I was starting to burp and I was just trying to get the words out there before I did, and I failed.
So when returning ships to shipyards, officers return to supply. Okay. So they just go back to the shipyards. We don't have to buy the shipyards again.
I mean,
But we do-
John, just so we're clear, I don't want them to do that. So I don't know what you need, but I don't know if you need anything actually.
Like, you don't want it to go to ships, right? Because you'd have to pay 3.
No, you don't want it to go to ships either.
Right. Well, I have to. Yeah, I don't either. That's
Well,
that's
What
why
if you
I
can get a
want.
juicy bribe to not have it go against ships?
I mean, guys,
I'll be honest with you. My fate is more closely tied to MJ than anyone else, so I'm happy to.
well, we're not taxing ships. We would be helping ships potentially. That would be the prestige thing. If we failed
What
it.
do you?
Because remember, if you fail, the opposition leader moves this over to an adjacent spot.
The thing is do we want to deal with an invasion in 3 home zones?
Well, I haven't heard any compelling arguments for doing anything other than this. So
You don't think
that's
it's
the
compelling
policy.
that we're arguing?
I'm offering you a rupee. That's PAX. I'm offering you a pound.
But then I gotta charge. I have to pay a pound, so I break even, and then MJ pays 3, which like I said, I'm trying to avoid that.
Well, I can't do anything for MJ, but I can probably throw in a pound with Mango for you to go the other way on this.
No, I'm gonna leave it here.
Okay.
Mango,
Sounds
we
like
tried.
You guys should be beefing up an offer, like
Drew?
make it 3 pounds.
Drew? You can get your palms greasy when it's a deal with you.
My palms are nowhere near this deal.
Exactly. So why are you greasing them up?
Chaos. Pure chaos.
All
Lily's
right.
not here. Someone has to do it.
It starts at +1 on past side.
Yeah. So, is anyone interested in speaking first to cast votes?
Well, we should probably fail this law, actually, one way or another.
I
Because
agree.
If the company loses 3 more ships, then we're down to 2 total, and we're never going to make enough money to do anything ever again. Because we would have to take out a lot of debt to rebuild them all.
Yep.
The Walsh family would like to have the floor.
I am not done with my time.
I didn't know you were
That's,
speaking. There were multiple people speaking.
No, it's okay. I just wanted to say that.
No, sit down, sir. Let the man speak.
I do
am
not yield the
speaking.
floor.
There needs to be a gavel in this mod.
There does.
It totally does.
I looked for one. I didn't find it.
I think worst case scenario is that we roll this face that we just rolled, but it's a 1 out of 6. Most likely, we're gonna have a foreign invasion in one of the 3 regions, and that is not that big of a deal.
Potentially all 3 regions, though. If they roll
Potentially
differently.
all 3, sure. But then that is just a bunch of writers' loss. And
well, and every order gets closed if they're successful.
almost. No, it would just be 1 each.
No, it says it close all orders in the region if it
says to roll the die, so it's whatever is going to be on the die.
To close every open order in the region if all orders. Okay.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
home
So I mean, if we
region
roll the die
associated
and we
with
get
the
that
speed
1 again, and we fail all 3 invasions, we have no open orders.
Well, okay, so that's a fair point, but that is a 1/6 chance, and
Right.
that is about as catastrophic as losing 3 ships. So we might as well. The company is screwed either way, but we might as well gamble on not rolling that face rather than guaranteed loss of 3 ships.
Fine, then you roll it.
All right, I yield my time because I have no votes, but.
I lend my support behind this, Drew, and I will exhaust my 1 vote to attempt to fail this company. I will push it down 1.
Actually,
fail
So
this.
did we ever figure out what the heck happened? Just so it flips as soon as it goes to 0.
Yes, it flips as soon as it goes in. You're right.
Oh, that's changed now?
That's how it is supposed to be, and
That's how it always was.
Yeah,
We just were very confused because it's not great.
because it's confusing. That's why.
Still. Yeah.
That's why we were confused.
I'm confused. What was confusing?
Me too, but it's okay. I
Can
can
the
see that.
company
I
vote?
can see that it's confusing. It's kind of like Schrodinger's confusion. Like it's only confusing if I think about it. Like it's. Anyway.
I found a gavel, everyone.
Hey!
Oh, but it doesn't.
No, it doesn't do anything. It's the only thing that came up when I did a quick search on the workshop.
So, I mean, we don't need anybody. If anybody else is trying to get it passed, speak now. Or, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not the prime minister.
I would like to have the floor.
Granted. I want to hear what the shipmaster has to say.
Yeah, I
Shipmaster.
think that
Isn't that Guerric?
the Walshes are in charge of Oit and company. I think that we should not be sending our ships to France. We should be sending them to India. So I vote nay.
So that's 3
He's
more
no
votes.
longer.
Nay, he
they no
says.
longer say that. And opposition leader.
That is what? That's not
What?
This is not acceptable.
John,
This is
we went. Where have you been?
where what do you mean where have I been?
We spawned this in minutes ago.
Well,
We all went over and looked at it.
I didn't. You left me out clearly. Clearly there's a coup at hand. And MJ is leading the opposition, to be fair.
We warned you.
All right. Unless someone is gonna spend money. on
Listen,
this,
John.
it has
All I
failed.
care about is putting this here. It's got nothing against you.
I have 0 issue with your vote.
Oh, okay. I thought you were upset with me.
No, I was upset about the gavel. Because
Oh.
it's a half a gavel. It's like a gavel
Oh,
cake.
okay.
It looked like a gavel cake.
I can't do anything about this.
It doesn't do what it's supposed to do. The main
Hey,
feature of a
We're
gavel.
supposed to be speedrunning. Where's the real gavel so that I can gavel this?
I'm trying to whack stuff with it,
Order
but it doesn't
in
work.
the parliament.
It doesn't let you whack stuff with it. I'm so disappointed.
I know. That's why I was so mad. That's why I said it was unacceptable.
Oh, why
because
would you
it's
get
not
rid of it?
Okay, so
All
it
right, so it
fails.
sounds like it fails, and the prime
Okay.
minister, the new prime minister, is choosing this, right? We're throwing another
Hey.
prestige chit in.
Listen, this is
So-
good forever.
It's a tactical question. Like, do I give you my robe or do you get your own robe when you assume the office of prime minister? I'm just a tactical question about how that works.
I think that I get the robe, but I have to supply my own wig. So
That makes sense. That sounds
Yeah,
good.
my own gavel.
actually, that does make sense. I brought it from home.
All right, refresh.
Wait, did we roll the die? What did we get?
Oh shoot, I completely forgot about the die part.
Whoa.
Got you.
I was like,
got you guys.
I was like, why is everything just like coming off? What's happening here?
Yeah, it's all right.
Does this switch?
You're right.
This switches?
Well,
No, I'm fixing the snap points. They're messed up.
got it.
Okay, rolling the die.
Here we go.
Famous
The moment of truth.
Okay.
I fucking told you. All these have a strength of one.
Oh man. It's a chance of 1 in 6.
And that was the better.
Oh god. I love it.
Oh my god.
He's not wrong.
Oh boy. Oh, this company is so
I feel
fucked.
like there's something about in John Company. There's something about admitting the odds. Like when you feel the odds, it's one thing, but when you're like, oh, it'll be
When
like
you
this,
math it
you're just telling the game to throw your dice. And the game is
How
like,
does
don't
this
tell me
keep-
the odds.
How does this keep happening to us?
All right. I guess
Okay,
our military affairs officer should roll all these.
I want to pause a second. So we roll the India die and resolve a foreign invasion event.
Yes.
In the home region associated with every seat.
With
Because-
the C zone that you roll, in our case, every
All
seat.
of them.
All of
Because
them.
we're fucking.
So okay, so foreign invasion.
If any of these roll more than 1, the whole region gets killed.
Is that how that
So
works?
I'm rolling all 3 of these. Is what's going on?
Yes.
Well, wait. So okay.
Okay.
So is
It
that
has to
how foreign
roll-
invasion works? I forget all the
Yeah,
details.
it counts as a rebellion with the strength of the die you roll.
Got it. Okay.
Madras.
Dead. Yep.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, MJ. Oh, MJ.
Everybody. Who gave me the dice?
I mean, you're a terrible military affairs officer. That's what I'll say.
Well, why did y'all vote to not go to France?
I tried to tell you.
Hey, going to France would have been worse than this under a certain set of circumstances
It's true.
that did not include that die roll.
So,
Yeah, so what happens to Marianne over here?
Marianne's fine.
Does
Marianne is the only.
She
she's
goes
the
back
only,
with a fresh. Okay, all right.
She's the only writer that survives this.
They don't call her the battle axe for nothing.
It looks like the
Everything else
regions.
clear she is.
Real quick, guys, for foreign invasion, it looks like the strength of the regions goes up to 2.
Oh,
Oh,
after
yeah.
the invasion, yeah. And they lose any flag hats if they had them.
So hang on, why did that happen in Bengal? I rolled a 3.
Because it's a home region.
Because it had a strength of 1 when you did the roll.
Oh, I forgot to.
The strength
add
of 2
those,
is
okay.
after the fact.
All right.
Yeah.
Boy,
That was amazing.
that was amazing. Should we just
I
call
love
it for the
this
night?
game so much. No, we are going to play this game until this company runs aground in the middle of the Suez Canal and has to get dug out by an excavator.
Drew, I don't
Can
think
I,
you
like,
understand. This game doesn't want us to be playing it.
I think what you're missing is that the game is trying to gently remind you that the point is not to make a successful company.
That's a good
it.
point.
When the
That's
game
it.
gives you 3 shares in setup, your goal is to make a successful company.
Yep,
That's weird. I didn't
exactly.
get any shares.
Oh boy.
All right, well, time for attrition.
Attrition, yeah.
Oh, good. More good things will happen.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay. Fatigue of my Bengali president. That's all. Me.
Do commanders?
Oh,
also?
come on!
Commanders do not.
All right.
I'm telling you, we should have just try to do commander in chief. I don't know why that was not a great idea.
It was a fine idea. John just got greedy and wanted to see more cards.
That's true. Well, but
All right. Has everyone done attrition rolls?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Retirements. Who has retirements? I do.
I do. So you're first because Mango's still chairman.
Yeah. Let me look at the prestige cards. We have a spouse.
Hey John, for £2, I will give you my prestige card promissory note. You have some money. Does anybody else have money?
yeah, I have that allocated for something much more nefarious than your retirement.
Nefarious.
MJ, interested?
Money. How much money do you want?
Just £2.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Who?
Sorry, you're still up first, Guerric.
Who wants to give me £1 for my £2 or less prestige card and promising not to use it immediately?
I was just gonna say.
I'll
take that deal, Guerric. I'll take that deal right now.
Anyone?
I'm interested.
I told you exactly the terms of the deal. It's not a negotiation.
Is this one of those?
All right, Mango, here you go. Thank you very much.
Hey, I'm just going to give this to you because I'm just going to use it, so I don't think I need the card.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm spending all 4. Thank you very much, Mango. I'm coming here.
Samesies.
Drew and I each have 2 victory points now.
I'll just do it and then, yeah, there you go. Oh no.
I left tights way too high. It's ridiculous. Okay. Goes to turn order now, right? If I recall.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I probably want Lord Highgate, right? I mean, I do like Foundry, but it's betting on something that I don't know if I can trust. Yeah, I'll take Lord Highgate. It's safe.
Okay, I'm taking Violet. Ooh.
All right. Family phase, starting with Mango.
Indeed.
Oh, hilarious.
And we all get 2 children because it's an even turn.
Right.
Oh, wait. Doesn't the outgoing president immediately appoint their own successor? Or do we do that during hiring?
I thought that was only.
That's only during hiring.
I thought that was only during hiring. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
appointed by the director of Bombay, though, or director of trade. I mean.
Yeah. Oh, well, the director of trade is chosen by chairman, so.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes.
It resolves.
Wait. Oh no, never mind. I'm confused. That's when.
Yeah,
you
we
get
don't do any of
promoted.
this until
That's
hiring.
when you get. That's when you get
Yeah.
promoted out of a position. You
Exactly.
appoint your own
Yeah.
successor. Yep. Sorry. Ignore me.
I do.
Okay, I will be purchasing a share. 2.
You want to do that?
You really want to do that?
I am now wishing I had not purchased a share.
Our company's fine, everyone. Fine.
We'll get rid of 2 debt here, because we're gonna need the money.
Do we do one of the children or do we do both children? I don't remember.
Oh yeah, Mango, you do both.
That's what I thought. I know what's up. Sometimes, not often. I will not lie to you.
We will go to Bengal as a writer.
Okay, I will. Send a writer to Bombay, and we could use another
Maybe
officer.
some officers.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna, because we can open up any of the home regions, right?
Yeah, we really need
To open up a fort.
to do some campaigning.
I
Pretty
mean,
dumb.
if we all stuff people into the military, then there's no matter how much campaigning we do, there's not going to be enough.
Right, we have to find
this company's going to fail this turn.
We need exactly the right balance if we have any chance of succeeding. Like exactly.
Wait, so you just say we just have to roll the right numbers and we're good? Cool, we got it.
No, we have to conquer a region and then also open with the military.
Well, you don't have to conquer it first.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you cannot remove unrest with the military unless you own the region.
Open orders is the action name.
Open orders, thank you. Yeah. I mean, you're right.
Wait.
It's our only hope because the director of trade can only do one special envoy, I believe.
Arteliad says that you can open home regions, which actually now that they mention it,
changed.
I do remember hearing something about that. Let me double check the rule book, but
Yeah.
That's what it says on the reference card. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buy a
So you
workshop.
can open orders even if it's not yet controlled.
John.
That was the latest tweet.
What?
I'm gonna buy a workshop.
You know what's up. Why is that funny?
I guess it makes sense because you're not.
Because the company is not going to do well, so this is going to give me some money at the end of this round.
Well, maybe. I mean, you have 2 commanders potentially. Well, that's probably not gonna last for long. You didn't put enough guys in military.
We still has another guy to another child to put down, right?
No,
Bulldog.
he put 1 in military, and then he
still had
bought
one.
a workshop.
Bridget was still hanging out on the board there. That's
All right, I'm sending 2 officers.
Yeesh.
Oh my goodness.
So that's it. Time for stock buys. I buy
that
stock. Manga
and
buys
then-
the stock.
this actually gets put in the debts and then slide up is how it goes. Is what I'm trying to say. It's debt then slide.
Yeah.
In. So it worked out the same here, but I'm just saying for the future, you do the debt trade and then you slide up anything that's left after that.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
So
no,
does
should
that
just be
mean,
one debt.
Yeah, we already got it.
so does that mean
Oh,
that
yes, we already got it. Yep.
that the other one should still stay there?
No,
The one that
No.
was just purchased this round?
no. First,
No, because there's the debt, so it can buy immediately into the company.
Okay.
all right. Hiring.
Who wants to be director of trade?
Well,
I have one. I have one stipulation.
Yep.
You send a special envoy to Bengal.
I would like to do that.
why? Real quick.
You don't have any positions that can be promoted.
He has a writer.
Isn't that only if you can't do any?
Yeah, but the
No, it's
candidate
only-
pool is
yeah,
any
yeah.
office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
really,
yeah.
it's everyone.
Any
but-
office except governors or the chairman.
Mango, wouldn't you rather have this be open orders because then that opens up both rather than only a single one, and you can do the full like 4 or 3 depending upon what we do with. I guess we don't have money in shipping yet, but I mean we could have
Yeah, I'll
money.
be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's not. That's I guess it's not a guarantee with the special envoy either. But this has a strength of 2. So that's a 2 die penalty.
You are right.
Chat says that
Arteliad,
2
yeah.
debt should be removed.
And I understand exactly
I'm
why.
really confused.
Let me explain why. Because the slide in only happens if there is no debt. If there is debt, you go straight to debt share swaps, and then after that you move up to the slide. Thank you very much, Arteliad. I really should have known that considering I read it 5 minutes ago.
So yeah, who would like anybody else like director of trade? I guess we'll wait for MJ if he.
I will give you
I'll
give
take
you
director
my-
of trade, and I will do whatever you want with the special envoy.
MJ, what do you say?
I don't think MJ's
Well,
back yet.
I also am
Oh,
willing to
sorry,
do
that
the
was John.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't do it.
John is not eligible.
Yeah, don't
Do I
listen to
have
John. He has nothing to
commander?
offer. Nope.
Oh.
It says they're not
This
officers. They're not offices.
Yeah, it's any office except governors or the chairman. So
Oh,
that's
because those aren't offices. Got it.
yeah, commanders are not offices.
Well, I withdraw from consideration.
I mean, I guess I'm interested. I guess it's a promotion.
Would you like to be promoted out of shipping?
I
I guess.
guess. It's arguably more powerful, but I'm giving up my power right now. Is what's effectively happening.
And you both are in the lead. But actually, no. I will give it to Drew. Drew is now the director of trade.
What's wrong with you? Why
Okay.
would you do this?
Next is Bombay. Oh no, wait. Now I immediately appoint my successor, and I will appoint myself.
Yes.
Of course.
Damn it! I didn't think about that part.
Yeah.
I just didn't want him to get the bonus.
He'll still get the bonus, but he has fewer riders there to.
Yeah, I was
fulfill.
gonna say it's not as good. So President of Bombay is picked by me.
So the nepotism thing doesn't apply since you're the only eligible.
I am the only eligible writer. Yeah. Okay, so any office. Oh gosh.
Wait, what?
Oh, it's just the now I'm. Wait.
What are you doing?
Yeah, President of Bombay is chosen by a director of trade, and I am now the director of trade.
Right, and
Sorry.
Candidates are writers and governors associated with this presidency, and the only
I
one
was-
is me.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's only one. Yep.
I'm like, why are you making a decision, my man?
No, I just yeah. It's okay.
I was confusing the successor appointment
fun.
with that. Right.
All right, we are done with hiring. We move on to chairman.
Okay, so we need to let's see. We definitely need 5 in here. How many ships we're gonna? I mean, hopefully we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At the very least, we want to buy back the diligence or refit the diligence, because then we're getting that passive bonus back into the company again. You know. And then on top
Wait,
of that,
passive bonus.
the
Right. This. Yep. That's
I have a fit as well.
it's free real estate. That's what I'm trying to say. So we definitely want to fit the diligence.
Okay, so I'll definitely give you 3. I mean, that should be enough to cover everything we'll be able to open anyway.
No, this company probably needs to fill all 3 of these orders again.
Yeah,
or
we need
die.
some debt, and we need to.
Well, yeah, I know we're gonna need that. I'm saying in terms of ships, that's enough ships. 1,
No,
2, 3,
so
4,
this
5,
can
6.
do 3, this can do 2, this can do 3. So really, we want 8 ships if possible.
Right. Okay. So
Basically, the more ships, the better. But so maybe you should think about this
So-
from the opposite direction and think about how much we want to put into presidencies, and then how much do we have left
Oh,
over
that's a
for
good
boats.
point. Yeah.
Yes, I consent to that debt.
Oh yeah. I guess I still have to ask you guys. You have me out by 1 share, so I need one of you to agree. I'm gonna go ahead and take another one. Do you guys consent?
Yep.
I mean, I guess
Yep.
we're gonna need it. so-
Two
yes.
is no question. 3, we'd need to talk about it, but probably still yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I would consent to a third, honestly.
Yeah, I probably would consent. I just want to see where the money goes a little bit first.
Fair.
Okay, so I think in Madras, I'm gonna give 4. Bombay would be a bigger order. Take those 4 out. Oof, I think we're gonna need another.
Remember how expensive the military is this turn.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We need to hit all 3 regions basically, or we're dead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right, and you can hire allies. Right?
We can, but that costs money from the presidencies. So, we need more.
Yeah,
You should have
Let's
enough
say-
officers to be able to do it.
yeah. There's enough officers to be able to clear all of the fatigue. So actually, we don't. Now that I think about it, I think we don't really need money in Director of Trade. You can give that to shipping.
That's probably a good
Yes.
idea.
So that gives us a total of 7 ships if we refit those 2 with that 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if we can just spend 2 more on leasing one, that would be great.
I agree to that.
And then make
Yeah,
sure you
maybe-
throw money into Bombay and Bengal so that they can actually sail.
Yes. So I think
Well, and
we're
actually,
gonna-
we have 8 left, so 4 and 4. I mean, it's a little tight.
yeah, but we're gonna need to hire. These are
We-
strength 2, so we're gonna need to hire to make sure these.
Oh, they are strength 2, you're right.
succeed.
No. If it's true that we don't have to conquer them anymore, and we can just do open in home regions, then
Oh, right, because there's no penalty for that.
there's no penalty for opening orders in a home region. Or there's no penalty for opening orders. I assume it's the same for home region. I know it's changed, so I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah, I'll put a 4 in each there.
It
Yes,
should
I
be
get
on
let-
the thing.
Yeah, it basically lets you do 4 and 5. So Bengal, because Bengal's the hard one. So it's 4 dice for everything.
Yeah, there is no penalty.
Sweet.
I think we're good then. Unless anybody has any objections, I am passing to Director of Trade.
I'm pretty happy with this. I'm not opposed to one more debt to really make things safe, but this is good too. So
I think I'm okay with this. 4 dice is, as long as Drew doesn't keep rolling the wrong die rolls, we're fine. All of the worst possible die rolls.
All right.
Yeah.
Director of Trade
Director
then.
of Trade.
Yeah, I don't think there's much to do. I guess I could reassign writers. But it doesn't really matter.
We're gonna need
Someone
to use
going
the
to Bombay
generic-
is safer.
Yeah, we're gonna need to use the generics anyway.
Why
Yeah.
don't you move Marianne over to Bombay?
Why would I do that, John?
Because it doesn't cost you anything, and otherwise I'm just sitting there.
MJ, I will make sure your writer is safe and sound in Bombay if you can commit to actually putting the officers spread out evenly and make me a commander somewhere.
If I can spread them out evenly in what?
And make me a commander. Put 2 of mine in the same region.
Wait, who's talking, Drew?
Sorry, Drew, yeah.
But you're not the president of Bengal.
I'll send this guy over here so that he's safe on the coast rather than stuck
I see.
inwards.
I see. Okay.
And that gives you a guaranteed promotion if this guy ever leaves, rather than fighting for it over here.
That's true.
Okay, cool. Deal. Shipping.
All right. Shipping will fit the Diligence into here. Thank you. It will fit the Britannia into here. And we will lease a ship. Where did we say the extra one was going? Was it
In Madras.
Madras, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bargain. Shipping is done. I've done my part for the company.
All right.
You have a real decision here, MJ. Okay. Sir, why is nobody going to Bombay?
I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it.
Mar, we had we didn't discard event cards. We had War Against France. We failed it and rolled to have an invasion in all 3 home regions because we rolled this on the die. So we're having a great
We
time.
wanted to. Yeah.
Everything is cool and okay. I mean, no disrespect to you, MJ, but I do think Bombay is more profitable than some of the other regions, and it might warrant having an extra officer there over Madras or Bengal.
Well, it's not more profitable than Bengal.
It's not more profitable than Bengal. I wasn't going to name names, but a certain someone's region
Well,
is.
I will name names. We're in Bengali Presidency, and I have Bengali pride. You see.
What are we upset about?
This is fine. This seems fine.
Madras is going to be less profitable than Bengal, so you probably want an extra officer from Madras's army in Bombay's. I think I said Bengal instead of Bombay.
But the problem is he controls the army of Madras and wants to guarantee that his officers don't get killed. So the more dice he rolls,
and
the
get
better.
loot.
That too.
Whatever piece you'd like to be the commander, Drew.
That one's fine.
Okay. But that is why I agreed to make him the commander
What?
in an army. He did not sweeten the deal and tell me where.
Yeah, I don't mind where. I have no preference really.
So that's why I didn't put him in Madras. I don't know. I think this is fine.
I don't have any
I don't know, I think
leverage
it's okay.
to bargain with you, so it is what it is.
So
I think it's okay. I think it's gonna be fine.
We don't have defense. We're not going to have defense.
Yeah,
so
nope,
Bombay,
We're not gonna have defense.
we're gonna roll the dice. So Bombay, I will. Yeah, you're not gonna give me anybody for alliances. So I will exhaust 3 for 3 dice.
Oh, I was kind of counting on that. Maybe I should have
What?
sent an officer.
What's that?
Oh, just
Then
I
the
was
money
kind of.
feeling.
Yeah. Well, all right.
Right, like you have a person here, so that's why I'm like, you sure you don't want Bombay to have a good shot of opening?
You have a penalty though here, don't you?
I didn't know. It should
Nope.
just because it's just. We're just opening
No,
trade
you're
in
just
the home
opening.
region.
Yeah.
You're just opening. Yeah.
So I just need 3 dice.
Okay. all
That's
right.
chance, MJ.
Unless you want to hire an alliance. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. 4 dice.
Okay, here we go. Don't screw us up, John. Oh, you!
That 4th die just hung in the air.
Oh, boy.
Holy.
Oh,
And then we roll.
Oh man.
We roll
Oh
loot.
man.
yeah,
roll
2 loot die for that region. If you can see
My
behind the.
What was that, like a 20-second delay?
Yeah, that one die was just like, I'm gonna give you a heart attack.
Oh.
Ooh, skull.
Oh, okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's 2.
Because yeah, we take the
you
better
pick
one,
the
don't we?
higher.
Yeah.
So, I believe that everybody gets 2.
Yes.
And
John gets 4, right?
I'll
'Cause he
actually
has the
get
commander.
4.
Yes, John gets 4.
So you get a total 4.
Every disc in there, every child gets the 2.
I don't know why we're sending children off to war.
All right. Bombay
Guerric.
Presidency. Here we go.
Sail those boats.
Sending $4.
Don't F it up.
I'm working on it. We're gonna sail to Bombay. Here we go. Ooh, I got a 1. I got a 1.
Oh my
Oh!
All right.
Bombay by the skin of our teeth, gentlemen.
14.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm feeling a little lightheaded here.
So MJ gets 1 and Guerric gets 3.
3, yeah. Ooh.
Wait, why am I getting something?
Because your writer was here.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You're used to fulfill an
Sorry.
order.
No,
Do you feel
I
used?
And abused.
Okay, all right, so I'm gonna. It's 3. I don't suppose I can. Yeah, I can't. It's fine.
No. Yeah,
Okay,
it is what it is.
Let's see what happens with 3. Somebody blow on those dice, huh? Whoever did that,
Oh.
woo.
I got a bad. Oh,
We got
there it
2!
is. There it is.
There it is.
Ho ho ho!
Oh.
All right, Mr.
Writing.
President, go take it away, Drew.
Nope. You gotta loot. You gotta loot.
Oh, right.
And that is 2 as well.
2.
Okay. All right.
All right, I'm rolling to sail.
Oh,
Hey.
you made it.
I'm gonna send him down there actually.
Don't you have to do writers first before you can do generic ones?
Oh, I don't know.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I don't want to go to the northernmost region.
Otherwise, your bargain with MJ would have made no sense over here.
Yeah, that's a good point. You're right. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so I get 3 pounds for that, and the company gets 11.
A 9.
9.
23. Yeah. Okay.
My workshop investment is failing.
Yeah, I have no clue why you did that.
I thought we were gonna tank.
We're doing great. We're riding high. All right, Commander
For
of
now.
Bengal.
Yep, that's
Wait
true.
until we have to pay all these officers, and then pay out a gigantic dividend.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't make money after that. I make money only after
is
we
true.
make revenue. So that's the downside of workshops.
You invested in the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
I had a nickel.
Speaking of Drew, you are Commander of Bengal. You have decisions to make.
Yes, that's right. Obviously, I'm invading, or I'm
Opening
and
orders.
everything. Yep.
Much more peaceful than an invasion, I'm sure. That's why we need our army to do it. I see twos.
There it is.
This isn't aggressive. We're just opening orders.
Rolling the loot dice.
I don't know why, but the way you said that sounded kind of like this isn't a beach, it's a bathtub to me. If you've ever seen that.
Okay, so I get 4. John gets John and MJ both get 2. And then Mr. President,
Yes, I am Mr. President.
Lord Mango and Feet.
We're gonna roll
4
4
dice.
dice.
Here we go. Hey! Wow. I cannot believe it.
Comeback of the year, gentlemen.
We did it. So
That's 15 for the company.
15 for the company. So 28, 38. Look at that.
Wow.
John, you're gonna
wow.
get taxed for your factory.
Mango, you get
I get
$2.
two.
That's
John
amazing.
gets 1.
I took mine.
Okay. Wow, what a great job, everyone.
Okay, bonuses.
Company-
And the company's up to 40.
Woo, we maxed it out.
Wraps around.
Shush, we maxed it out.
We couldn't possibly hold any more money.
Well, I lose 1, gain 1.
Hayes, you missed the bad luck that you could have heckled.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, Hayes, to recap real quick, we had war against France, we failed the law, we rolled the India die, and we got the one that triggered an invasion on all 3 regions. So all of India was closed.
Discussing how that would be a 1 in 6 chance of happening and being like, eh.
It was a 1 in 6 chance of happening. We just happened to be the one. All right.
Didn't want to lose our
To
shit.
quote Han Solo, never tell me the odds.
Yeah.
Under
That's a
revenue.
joke, yeah.
We got 11 in the military.
I think I counted 22 total.
I also counted
Also counted
22.
22.
All
Did we
right.
pay for the extra ship?
Yes,
English
I
major
counted
can
that as
do
well. Meow. Wow. Hey, that's not bad.
That's not
That's some
bad.
revenue.
You gonna pay dividends with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay 1 dividend, so 9.
What? Extra ships don't count?
Whoa.
So we're up 1 more.
Extra ships don't count. No, Mar says they do count. I trust Mar over Arteliad. I'm sorry, Arteliad.
They do count. Yeah, they do count. Hang on though, just to throw this out there, Mango. Like, if you're gonna pay 1, but you could pay 2, wouldn't you might as well just pay 2 and raise the standing? I don't know. It's you're chairman.
I mean, it'll probably save us at least 1 pip of debt next round because the coffers are empty for all presidencies and shipping.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
So
I mean, we're not going to need shipping.
well,
We don't need to put any more money in shipping.
That depends entirely on
Yeah, that's a good point.
On how many, because you've already got a bunch of battered ships out there.
Yeah, but like it's possible that we don't need that much in there. So
The
well,
Oberdin stands tall.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I could easily be convinced to pay out another share.
You ain't gonna hear any convincing from me.
Well, you're the one who
So-
started this, actually.
Yeah. No, I know. I wanted to make sure that was something that you were like actually just like bypassing. Sounds like it is. We can do events in India. Events in India.
Real quick, did John pay his one for the workshop tax?
Yes.
But then he got one for the shipyards.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. They cancel out.
You just really wanted to rub it in.
Yes, absolutely.
That was okay. So events in India. I will roll the die.
Here we go, Mr. Chairman. What is wrong with you? Why are you doing this?
So for context, this is what we rolled the first before rolled for the war in France.
This
So
is the only ever face
rolled
we've
this
ever rolled
all
on that
game.
die.
Yeah.
It's the only face we've rolled. We've rolled that face 3 times in a row.
It's a one-sided die. It's a D1.
Okay, I want to roll for the Oberdin.
Ooh, it survived.
Hey, the Thistleworth is alive.
Nice.
Constant
Okay, I'm gonna roll
friend
for
is
the
alive.
indispensable.
Come on, Britannia. You
Britannia is
got it.
Oh
alive.
no!
Indispensable
the
died.
Indispensable is a little indispensable. Nah.
Atlas is fatigued.
Okay, that could have been worse.
That could have been worse. It's actually
for
pretty
sure.
good.
So hang on, what did the Thistleworth get?
I rolled. It rolled a 2.
Oh, okay, all right.
All right, and then we do one event in India. Mango, would you like to do the honors of drawing it?
I would do the honors. I guess that's the one upside to that die.
That's hilarious.
So Maratha gets a +2.
Is it a +2 or
No,
+1? It's
plus
+1.
one.
+1.
This
Oh.
little explosion-y thingy is for the company, I think.
Yeah, if the company rules that
It's for-
region, they
yeah.
revolt with a strength of 2, if I recall.
Yeah.
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 Understood.
I did my homework, guys. I know how events work now. All right, did we fix the tower?
Yes, the tower's
Okay.
at
Back
3.
down to 3.
Parliament meets. Honorable Prime Minister MJ, would you care to draw a law?
I don't know about honorable.
More honorable than you.
That's true.
Right.
It's a
So
low bar,
I
though.
wish I
That's a
could grab
low bar.
this. I'm sorry about all the arrows.
It's okay. Trade
Trade
regulations.
Oh.
That sounds dumb.
It does sound dumb.
Let's go for it.
But it's also easy
Let's not.
easy to fail. So
Well, I mean, all we have to do to let it fail is
We don't have to do anything.
That's true.
War Against France Part 2.
but you do have to move. But by choosing it, you do have to move it to one of these taxa shipyard.
Oh, that's true. I have no way of
So
convincing.
if it fails on its own with nobody leaving, does that mean does it still get to shift by 1 space, or does there have to be an opposition leader?
That's a good question.
I guess I don't know if there has to be an opposition leader.
I'm
Right,
looking.
but then who moves it, and who does the prime ministership go to?
I'm looking.
It just doesn't move, and no one in the
Right.
prime minister.
Well, I guess so.
Change.
From your perspective, as the person with the most shipyards, your choices are not great there, I guess.
I know. All right. Well, I'm gonna grab another one.
That's fine. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of incentive for you to do that one. Sepoy recruitment.
Put a regiment in each army. Rebellion successful. Lower standing by 1 additional space.
Hmm.
I'm gonna draw one more. Oh God.
Hey.
I mean, that one's at least helpful for supporters of the. So, which of these shit sandwiches do you want to eat, Prime Minister?
Wait, hang on. This is different. This sucks less.
Ooh.
What's bad about clearing the debt?
Yeah, that's
Well-
good.
I know. I just
Yeah, this is
MJ
great.
MJ
Let's
had
do that
no
one.
this has been
motivation to say-
changed since I last saw it. It looks like it used to also suck. It used to be that it would then change so that the debt only would pay 3 instead of 5.
Ah.
So it looks like he changed that, unless there's maybe another debt restructure. Well, then I don't know why I wouldn't do debt restructure. So that's what's happening.
Okay, we're at -3 support, and then the
What's
policy.
the policy? Options are factories or factories.
But positioning on the rondel matters.
Yes, it does.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hang on.
We're hanging on.
Why is it factories or factories?
Because it's for £1, which means you can go to either of these two.
Right. I'm now like assessing this. Why are those the only ones that pay pounds?
There's also
Well,
a
there's
share over here.
over here. It's just
I know,
Travis.
but why do I care about that?
I mean, is it balanced or is it thematic?
MJ demands answers, Cole.
I guess it'll be factories. It's helping John, but he's been nice.
Which
I
one?
guess.
Which side though?
Yeah, that matters a lot.
This one.
All right.
Okay.
So
Who would like the floor?
it has to pass first.
Yeah, who would like the floor?
The
How many
Hastings,
votes?
the
Factory gets a
Hastings
vote, too.
family. Yeah, I just wanted to stand up to say this law is really good. I think this law is great, and I'm going to vote for it by 2.
Spoken like a true member of the aristocracy. Have you no shame, sir?
All right. Who else would like the floor?
The representative of the Sykes family will abstain because they basically have no money.
What are you
I
talking
mean,
about?
right now it's failing, so we need.
Well, I don't have. I mean, there's
But I
other
guess-
people with shipyards who have yet to vote. I'm not spending money on it when.
I don't think I
assume-
can vote. Oh wait,
You
no, I
can
just
vote.
can't
You
vote. in
can't. You can't.
opposition.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
exactly.
can't be the
Yeah,
opposition.
yeah.
Right.
Right. Yo, your prime minister has some votes to lay down. Oops.
1, 2,
It's
3.
happening. It's happening, folks.
All
I
right.
will say, like, not speaking up don't make you look very good. So I'm gonna remember that, Mango. Sykes.
Well, I don't have any votes to cast without
you got
money.
money.
Yeah, but why would I do that when you have shipyards to vote with?
I mean, do you care about looking good?
All about
Who?
optics.
He's got a point there.
I'm still trying. Are you trying to talk me?
No, we just want you to feel bad. That's all.
I refuse.
Oh God, I've got to. This is triggering
The
some.
Sykes family is pragmatic and stingy.
All right, so that passes.
right.
Well, no, real
Unless
quick, I have
someone wants
to.
to spend money to become the prime minister.
No, real quick, I don't want to look bad, so I throw my vote in support.
All right, great.
I don't want to. I
Well-
don't want to be shunned like the Sykes family.
But actually, you've done that after that was brought up, so I feel like it's actually kind of tacky.
No,
to-
see, I was only waiting for our honorable prime minister to lead the charge. I didn't want to seem reckless or overeager, so I wanted to wait for him to
Guerric
go
just
first.
votes whichever way he thinks is going to win because he wants to be seen as a winner every time. How tacky.
All right, so we cleared that.
I really need this win, Drew.
Whoops. Oh, yikes. Was the Diligence in the West Indian Ocean?
Yes.
All right, sorry about that. All right. Riders, whoop, yikes. Gonna go back.
Mango, Mar's saying you should have more money.
How's he figured?
They said that you earned $8 this turn from dividend and trade.
Nope, I only paid 1 dividend. And I got 1, 2, 3 from trade. Oh,
Plus,
1, 2, 3, 4 from trade.
Yeah.
Yes. I should have 8.
Thank you, Mar.
Don't just contradict Mar. Just take it.
Just accept it.
Don't even bother.
Just accept it. Don't fight it.
The truth.
Because
I don't know why I was
if you
arguing
do,
with somebody who's saying I should have more money.
if you do, there's going to be a knock at the door. It's going to be Mar, and they're going to be standing there with the whiteboard showing you the math, and it's going to be uncomfortable.
Mar, I'm trying to sleep here. It's late.
I just love the image of somebody like wheeling a whiteboard like into an elevator,
up to a front door.
or no, I'm imagining it like in an apartment building. So they have to like get it up the stairs or something and wheel it down the hall.
Standing in the elevator with it.
There's a squeak of wheel so the whole hallway can hear. All right, London season.
Oh, come on!
I just cannot get any retirements.
Oh, I actually have somebody now. This is not so bad.
Mar, please do not lie about anything to bamboozle us.
That would be amazing. Please do it.
It would be amazing.
So in the spirit of John Company.
It would be amazing, and we would never know. I would be playing this game wrong for years.
Quick point of order. Do I gain a pound for this? Because I
yes,
worked.
That's right.
Yeah.
You do.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, and then... Oh, never mind. This doesn't change.
What are the conditions that change those?
One of the spaces with us that places a prestige chit. So like this symbol.
Okay. Thank you for the arrows.
All right.
Arrows.
Has everyone rolled for attrition?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
Am I the only one that retired?
Apparently.
Oh, yeah, I need to move my guy.
True.
All right.
So MJ's up first for
Retirement,
prizes.
Looks like it. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Oh, wait, hang on. I am not paying enough. That's so funny. Hang on.
What?
I have...
sorry, real quick, Drew and I need to pay 1 for our existing.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, confirmed.
Jeez.
Where did that money come from?
Ships, stuff.
MJ
Looting.
Yeah,
He looted a
MJ
lot.
looted, had a writer.
He got at least 8 from looting.
And I was sitting on 5.
Yeah.
It checks out.
Paying for pensions with the spoils of war.
No one wants to loan me £3.
I was actually considering that, but I don't know.
I will loan you
I'll give you 3 for your prestige card.
No,
that's
3.
so-
I'm
3 whole victory points is
three
not
victory
worth a
points?
prestige card.
No.
Don't do it. You got to get more than that.
I do need to get more than that. I was trying to start a debate, but everyone started screaming in my ear immediately.
All right, MJ, I got a deal for you.
Okay.
I will give you the £3, and I would like to take your child as a ward.
That's it?
What?
That's a good deal, right?
No.
No, you're giving him
I'll
3
take-
whole points.
I'll do it.
Okay, wait. This deal needs to, at a minimum, include the 2 pounds or less, and probably like a second promissory note. If not, maybe
True.
3.
Yeah,
True.
I wouldn't take less
True.
than 2 or 3 for this.
All right,
for
MJ.
sure.
I will give you the $3 in return for your prestige card and one of your shipyards.
I'll do it for the
John.
prestige card and the 2 or less.
John, you just want to award?
John, you
Well,
get
I
way
guess-
more than that.
John, don't do it, man.
Well, here's what I think. Here's what I think we do: is that each of us donate one. And
we don't.
I like
we don't
that.
want
I
to
like
help
that.
him. What are we trying to do?
Oh,
No, MJ, I'll give you 1 for your 2 or less. Promissory note.
That's lame. Sorry.
What are you talking about? I gotta make a return on my
I
investment.
will also give you 1 for your Child's Award or your prestige card.
What? No, guys.
That gets you to 19. You only need to make 1 more deal.
I mean, my other offer, MJ, is I will give you 3 for your 2 or less and your prestige card.
MJ, I made you a very reasonable offer that would get you everything you need. You wouldn't have to
Remind
nickel
me
and
what it
dime
was,
and
Guerric.
haggle.
okay. I got
Remind me
it.
what it was, Guerric.
I offered you the $3 in exchange for your prestige card and one of your shipyards. Doesn't have to be the Oberdin.
Oh.
I'm not demanding that.
Okay,
I would
all
demand
right.
the Oberdin.
What is it, John?
So I'll give you 3 for the Child's Award and a shipyard.
Child's Award is so cheap.
My offer
Deal.
stands to give you 1 for your Child's Award. Just if
Deal,
you,
John.
some people don't like their children. I don't know.
All right, so that's 20 pounds, which I zero out. You can take.
Wait. Okay, Guerric.
What's
if
up?
you're gonna
Do
do,
you care
this,
which one it is, John?
No.
Oh, he's taking John's
Okay.
deal.
oh John,
Of course
I'd
he's
like to
taking
give
John's
you
deal.
the,
John's deal's better for
The
him.
indispensable.
John, this is such a cheap deal.
Well, I get
You're giving him
I
3
get the
victory
child
points.
too, right?
Yeah,
At least demand 2 ships.
No.
the deal's over. Y'all back off. Hastings and Walsh have spoken
It's
with
not
each
over
other
until it's
behind
signed in
closed
blood.
doors.
He also gets Child's Award, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he can take that now. Oh, you wanted the promise. You didn't want to just like do it for this turn.
Wait, I mean,
Isn't
I
that?
guess
I mean, when it happens, I'll use
you
it.
don't
Yeah.
have a child to offer as
this
award at the yeah, it has to be during the family phase.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, I gotta subtract 3 here.
Whoop, yikes.
Oh,
All right.
John, I can't believe you let him get
So
10
you-
points for
John.
award.
I can't believe you
It's
would
a-
make a
it's-
deal with him, John.
When we're all just mad that your deal got.
Oh, these armies need to refresh. I'll do that.
Oh, yeah.
Whoop.
All right. Are we done with MJ's retirement? Are we on to Drew's?
Oh
think
right,
so,
we
yeah.
still have
I
more
know.
time.
I passed it on. I
Okay.
already said go ahead.
Nope,
Drew.
that's fine. I just moving things along.
Hmm. Sucks, man.
The
I'm
worst
just gonna
superhero.
What?
All right, that's it.
Okay, great.
Okay, great.
All right. MJ, pick a prestige card.
I haven't even looked at these yet.
I don't actually think any of them are that
I
good.
mean, I'm just gonna take Mr. Collins, which is hilarious.
I'll take the stockbroker.
I love her facial expression.
Sure.
I love it.
Yeah.
Totally forgot I had
Becky.
a secret.
Oh, you have a secret prestige card? Since
Yeah,
when?
She
it's
doesn't
set up.
look like. Yeah.
What is
Mar,
it?
I know Foundry's pretty good, Mar, but we only have the one workshop right now, and the company's doing well, so no one's super incentivized to buy more.
I had that card last time, and it ended up paying me a lot of money, but there were a lot more.
Yeah, I think this is just like the rare instance where it's not super great. I think it's usually pretty good.
If there was one more workshop out, I would have gone for the Foundry.
Right, exactly.
Same.
Like even one more
Same.
and it starts being enticing. Anyway, I think we're done with London season, so we move on to the family phase.
Mm-hmm.
I am still the chairman, so I shall place first.
I will cash in this card.
Yeah, go for it.
And I get, so I'll have 3, correct?
2. We're
Two.
in, this is an
Oh.
off turn,
Okay.
and MJ will have none.
I'm going to place my child as a writer. Into Bombay. Okay, Garrett.
I'll throw mine into Bengal. All right, MJ, you're up.
MJ has none, so
Oh, right. Yeah. John's up.
Over to John.
Hmm.
Very curious to see what shakes out here.
Did you already place one, John?
No.
Oh, you should have 2, right?
Oh, yeah, because okay, that's what. 2 there. Pardon me. I don't like what's going on in the writer's box.
Well, we don't want to give the company more officers because we want the company to succeed, so we're putting out writers.
Do we, though?
I mean, I do.
The ones who have shares do. Maybe you should buy some shares. You'll feel invested. Be part of the team.
Shares not a bad
I don't
idea.
want to.
Shares are cheap right now.
They are.
I don't want to go there because I'm not going to be able to. Nepotism would apply there, correct? If this office vacated, I would basically have to be promoted.
Yes.
Got it. I'm going to do that.
I mean, unless if MJ or I mean if Drew had been close.
And then Barnaby will go.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were naming all these people.
I need to name this one.
He's got a whole bunch that are not named. What is this? What is all these people?
I am lied to.
They are, at this point, they are really just figments of people, but they're not people yet.
I like how you named this guy Bulldog.
Reginald.
Why would you name him Bulldog?
Is it Reginald or
He
Reginald?
kind of looks like a bulldog.
So you name him Winston. You don't name him Bulldog.
He's a simple man. What do you want?
What is this?
I want a
the 20th
human
century?
name. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna exhaust Barnaby to buy a luxury.
Somebody doesn't like holding on to money.
Now, do you track those victory points now, or
Yes.
You track them now, but they don't count for the prestige tiebreaker, if I recall. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Which is
right.
kind of weird, but you know.
just prizes? Yeah.
Yeah.
No stock buys. No
Hiring.
slides, hiring. So, Director of Trade gets hired by the chairman, who has been in that position for way too long.
Oh yes,
Somehow is not even fatigued.
It's getting very tiresome being the chairman.
Oh god, you sound like Drew in our first edition plays. Just the eternal chairman. He was like, "Oh, it's so hard."
This again. Director of Trade. Let's see. We're gonna be sending a special outlay this turn, so you could probably get some greasy
Are
palms.
we? I don't think we have enough ships to like get anywhere interesting. Well, no, yeah, I guess we could open Hyderabad. That's
You could also open up China, right?
That's when did that go up to 7? Wasn't that a 6 before? That's sweet.
It was.
Yeah, it was a
that's
6.
He changed it.
Yeah.
Changed it a couple days ago.
So
I
we
like
could
it.
go for. We could open Hyderabad, or we
Ooh,
could open China.
Punjab's a
That-
7.
Well,
Punjab
Punjab
is
was
a
always a 7. Yeah, Punjab. That's right.
Where's that Director of Trade card? Oh, it's right here. What does the China office do? The China Trade? I haven't played that with that yet.
We can't.
It's a law, so it's not relevant until there's a law that votes it in, right?
Well, it says you can open the China
open-
office with a special.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute. I think I remember that being a
that's
thing.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But it's not that
I have too much
lucrative
First
unless
Editions
you have
floating
the
around in my head.
plantations. I feel like the plantations are really required in order for the.
Yes, we're gonna
Yeah,
be.
it can
we're gonna be
depend,
doing-
but generally you do want the plantations for China to be open.
Yeah.
Just because it's more lucrative.
I think we should open Hyderabad. It's another 7, and it's only one more die roll. I mean, Drew, you should be with me on this.
Yeah, I'm with you. Hi,
So-
beer. I'm dad.
Unless anybody else wants it, I'm gonna give.
You're just. No.
What are you doing? What are you talking about?
Don't
Oh
give
wait,
it to
I can
Drew.
only. Yeah, no, I can promote Drew. Unless anybody else wants to be Director of Trade.
Well, the options are 2 of Guerric's or me.
Oh
or,
yeah, sorry. Unless
actually,
Guerric.
your choices
Once-
are me or Guerric because you can't do nepotism unless Guerric and I agree. I guess Guerric and I could agree.
I don't want it. So
I'm not opposed. You can do yourself.
I don't want to do myself. I want to remain the president of Bengal.
You should promote Guerric. He's got 2 positions out.
He does have 2
Both of them
positions.
have fatigue, guys. They're not going to stick around. You should
Actually, if you promote this, then there's at least a 50-50 shot that you get 2 presidencies, Mango.
Well, it's not 50-50.
Well, yeah, but he's not
to-
going to give it to me after.
Well, he's got to pick somebody.
I guess that would help guarantee my writer. But
Exactly.
Mango, I promise not to promote you if you move my Bombay presidency out of there.
Oh, then you just get a guaranteed writer. Even if somehow there's not enough ships or something. And
Well,
that means you're going to get
I'm
promoted
going to
next time.
promote you because you're winning. You're ahead.
I am not winning.
Well, no, you're ahead of Guerric. I can't promote. Wood.
I mean, Guerric has... fine. I mean,
All right.
this just means that BotBot is going to be in the Madras presidency, which seems like a terrible idea because he's not interested. He's probably not going to sail, and then we're going to be screwed. That's what I'm worried about. Is I want to stay there so that I don't have.
You
to
think
promote
I'm? You
BotBot.
think I'm gonna opt to not sail?
That's what I would do if I were you and I was not in.
Well,
the court of
stop
directors.
talking.
Well, Mango, just don't promote me.
You know, that's a good point. That is a very good point. But Guerric,
Well, I mean, if you're worried about Guerric, just promote his shipping guy.
I say,
Look,
Guerric,
look.
in
I just want to
exchange-
say.
You can promote shipping. I don't care about shipping.
I'm saying in exchange for promoting shipping instead of your presidency, I would request.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get some grease out of this.
Yeah, I would request either Childish Award or £2.
You already have my £2 card.
That's not what I asked. for.
No, I know, and I don't want to give you £2 because you already have my £2 card.
Or Childish Award.
I don't like the sound of that either.
Okay, this offer is off the table in 3, 2, 1.
The offer is off the table.
Snap points.
Snap points. Why don't you work?
Okay, military affairs.
No, real
Also
quick. I
doesn't-
promote MJ
Oh, right.
to Bombay
Had that.
Presidency.
As I assumed you would.
Yeah.
I still get the writer.
Yep.
Yay!
Remember me,
military
MJ.
affairs.
Remember me when you win.
Consider commanders.
Mango.
Yeah, see, that's also you. You're the one who promoted the guy in the lead to a presidency. That's on you now.
Mango, can I grease your palms? Mind if I grease your palms here?
You want to be the chairman of military affairs?
Oh yeah, you know it.
I'll give you consent for nepotism during hiring if you make me military affairs.
Ooh, that's juicy.
What are you offering there, Bot?
Ooh. I guess I would give you the same. Here's the thing.
For more creepy old man noises, like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and remember to hit the bell icon. I have to say that part too.
Boy.
I think mine might be more valuable. I'll make the same offer, but I think mine might be more valuable because I have a few more. I don't have any positions that I'm actually hiring. I'm actually
consider John. Are we talking about military affairs?
What's that?
Yeah, he is a
commander. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
MJ, do you have any desire to be? I will give from the three of you. If one of you gives me a child's award promissory note, I will promote you to military affairs.
Yeah, sure.
Remember that you will be getting 2 next turn. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know. That's what.
What if I offer the same thing? I mean, how do you choose?
He accepted first, so you got to beat him now. You're gonna offer something on top.
Little cherry on top. Going once, going twice.
I don't know why you're giving MJ another retirement.
I am questioning that.
Yeah, that is a great point. He is at 10 points. He should have no retirements ever.
That's a valid point.
Which is a great argument for what the heck, Guerric? What are you doing over here?
I told Mango exactly what would happen. He had the choice to promote shipping. This is Mango's fault.
You could have paid a small amount to
No. I don't negotiate with terrorists.
If MJ wins, it's your fault.
No, it is Mango's fault.
Your fault
for not promoting shipping. Don't you dare vilify me for this.
You're offering me the officer's bonus instead?
Yes.
I'll do.
I'm sorry, we couldn't hear the negotiation underneath our shouting.
In exchange for this, you promote me, and then I won't win the game.
And then
is that part of the deal? You promise not to win the game? It's binding.
Well, the problem with that is if you pick MJ, that he can't make that guarantee. I can make.
I mean, remember that I am the president of Bombay, and I'm gonna become military affairs, and you're the chairman. That's giving you a fair amount of power. I think you should take the deal.
I mean, that office holder's bonus is worth 3, maybe. Currently only 2. So he's basically giving you £2 for another retirement. That seems exceedingly cheap. An award is probably better.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the ward offer. I'm going to stick. I'll go with John's ward offer.
Wow. All right.
Yep.
Shouldn't have 10 points. That's all I'm saying.
If you wanted not to get locked out of the game, you shouldn't have started winning.
I don't think I'm locked.
I mean, you did still promote him to the Bombay presidency. You didn't have to.
Yeah, I would like to once again point out that Guerric pointed.
And I would like to once again point out that I made it very clear this would only happen if Mango made the wrong choice, which he did.
All he was asking for was £2.
To Mango to make more wrong choices.
I guess I don't really have to give him money, do I?
So this does not follow. Does it stay on? That I do not know. I feel like it's gone back and forth. I don't actually know. Does the fatigue stay on there?
Yes. Well, wait, for who? Oh, the Bombay president?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, because You didn't have a writer. It follows the piece.
Yeah, it follows the piece, not the card.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So it goes on the ship director or director of trade then.
Yes.
Which Guerric now has.
Yes, right. Sorry, I forgot. I actually got promoted. Where's director of trade? Over there.
I don't know why it's over by me because I put it back in the box.
I'm just curious, Mango. Would you have gone with it if I'd given you both Child as Award and Office Holder?
Oh yeah.
Because that's what I was gonna do, but it's okay. It went really quickly. It's all right. You got to be fast.
You got to try shouting, MJ. That's what you're missing.
Neither of them were shouting. The only people who were shouting are the people who were in contention.
Sorry, it's too much.
So how many ships do we need? So, Guerric, do you agree? Do you think sending an envoy to Hyberida is worth? If I funded your office?
I don't have an office. What are you talking about? Oh, director of trade. Yeah. That's I've got shares. I still want the company to do well, so sure.
Right, and then we could also go to Mysore. Right, that's another 6. That might be worth pumping up Madras a little bit.
I don't know that we have enough for unless we're gonna buy more boats.
Well, we just got all of our debt cleared, so we can take out a debt or 2.
That's true.
Or 3.
This is how people live their whole lives in debt. Are we really going to perpetuate the cycle of debt ownership?
This is how the actual East India Company lived its whole life in debt.
When we build it on the backs of people who we don't care about, then obviously.
Yeah, Guerric, this isn't your debt. Come on.
You're right. It's my children's debt.
I'll put 5 in that.
Not even really.
No, not really.
I'll be right back.
And then shipping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ships. 1, 2, 3, 6. We need to refit 1. And rent 2.
Here's a funny thing. We could open Hyderabad, transfer ships and riders over to Madras, and just fill everything in Bombay through that presidency.
That's totally true.
Tell me that's not worth doing just for the memes.
Let's do it. It's so worth it.
Okay, so we're gonna need.
No, that's totally legit because then we deny MJ money.
Like, it's legit.
And technically, it's more efficient money-wise if one presidency can do all the work.
Guerric, do I have your consent, or Drew, do I have your consent to take out a
debt? Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 9 ships.
Yes.
Okay.
There's only one that's available to be fitted, so the rest would have to either be purchasing a shipyard and
I have
fitting,
enough money in there to refit the one ship and rent 2.
Okay.
And we'll keep Bengal to one region. Well, no. Or let's rent another one. And take Bengal to all 3.
Wait, no. So Bengal can already do these 3 by itself.
Right, but I'm saying that we need the ships for it. We need an extra ship to do all 3.
Do we? Because Bengal already has 3 ships. And then there's 3 here. 1, 2, 5, 6. Oh, you're talking about also doing Mysore?
I think doing Mysore is also worth it for the extra 6.
Yeah, I think I agree.
For those of us with shares.
Don't forget, we're going to have to dump a bunch of money into Madras to make this a
I understand,
safe sale.
But we don't have to dump any money into Bombay.
It's true. I just want to make sure we don't overlook that.
Yes. Guerric, will you my writer over there?
How many transfer actions do I get? Is it 3 or 2?
2, but you don't need any of them really.
Well, no, you do.
Yeah, you want to get
the boats.
This writer's going anyway.
No, the boats are higher priority.
Oh, the boats too. Yeah, you have to transfer the boats.
The boats are high priority. I can't do the writer this round. I can do it next round if I'm still in the office, but I need to focus on the boats.
I think preventing MJ from getting another big retirement.
Our lockout is not complete until we screwed him with his armies as well. We'd have to deny him commanderships of anything.
Mm-hmm.
But this at least goes a long way.
doable.
Yeah. Okay. So
With John.
do you guys agree to take out 2 more debt?
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
Okay, so we're up to 10. I will put 5 in Bengal. Ooh, and I'll put 4. That's only 3 dice.
Ooh. Okay. So yeah, here's a problem. I think we should probably just take out another debt.
Okay, I'm on board with that. We can hyper fund.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Just do 2 dividends.
Okay, and then
What's up, MJ?
I see you, sir. I see what you're doing.
So I'm gonna take 1, 2,
You know what you're doing.
3 dice penalty. So that's a 7 dice roll, which is I think what we want. We just need to guarantee.
Yeah, because we need to guarantee. We need it to
because
work.
otherwise we're
Okay. Yes, that is all. That's all for the chairman.
Let me get this straight, just really quick. You don't want even like 11 or
we're gonna
5 or 8.
No,
like,
we're gonna get it.
anything?
We're gonna get it.
Get them through. We're
We're gonna just march through Hyderabad.
And
But you
get
don't
it.
want anything from Bombay? It's
No,
really
we'll get
worth
Bombay.
that much?
We're gonna go all the way across. We're gonna open up Hyderabad with the special envoy right now, and then we're gonna fulfill orders all the way up through India.
I mean, your opulence in the
I mean, admittedly,
has
we're
angered
just.
and raised the
I'm
ire
just
of everyone else in the
asking.
company.
It's fine. I'm just making sure that that's what's going on.
We're admittedly just
That's
Seems like
pretty much
handing.
what's
two
going
ships
on.
over here.
We're just handing Drew a ton of money, admittedly, but this is also friggin' hilarious.
You are handing Drew a ton of money.
It's not a ton.
All right.
But I don't regret not making you commander in Madras, for sure.
Director of Trade is sending a special envoy to Hyderabad, and it's gonna roll. It had $5, I believe. So 5 dice.
You better not miss this.
Ow! I'm aiming for the king, so I can't miss.
There you go. I like it.
I see 1.
Okay.
Ooh, there we go.
All right, Hyderabad is open.
One.
Moving on to shipping. Shipping will transfer these boats over to here.
Well, that's the director of trade does that.
Oh, sorry. Director of Trade does the transfers. Shipping buys boats. That's right. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Oops. Cole,
We
make
can't
your
even fit all the ships in
Cole,
this
make your
season.
oceans bigger.
This map needs to be bigger.
It's time for the next iteration of John Company, where the whole thing is India. You remember that meme? I think Scott from Phasing Player made it, where it's like each time it gets bigger.
Yes. Yes.
All right, you're just leasing the ships for me. That's fine.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I should focus.
We still need 1 more. Yep, you're right.
On to yes, Nodka. This is 1710, the learning scenario. Military affairs. Did John never come back, or has he just been sitting in silence this whole time? Okay.
Yeah.
John,
nothing to
whatever
argue
you
about,
do, I suggest you make MJ not a commander. You can
Why
make
you
yourself a commander.
Why don't you just let me do that?
Really quick, while John is stewing, I wanted to say that I feel like 1710 is the one that you learn on, but I feel like it's not like very fair to call it the tutorial scenario. No one did that, but I feel like it's pretty solid on its own.
No, I agree.
John, I'll give you consent for nepotism if you send me up here.
Real
one
quick,
person down there.
does this actually deny MJ the commandership, or doesn't he need to?
Yeah, because if there's a tie,
'cause I get to choose.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought he had to have more.
Bulldog.
But yeah, I agree, MJ.
Bulldog.
Unlike first edition, I think that 1710 really holds up as a great game on its own, and I did not feel that about first edition. I felt that game was, campaign or bust.
So
Yeah,
you want to
same.
go?
Actually, John.
Here?
Actually, you can put me there too. I don't. Now that I think about it, either way is fine.
John, you're not going to be commander here. It's tied.
Yeah, but doesn't military affairs break the tie?
That's what I thought.
What do you? Well, there has to be pieces there, though.
What
So
do you mean?
Yeah,
just
so
because he
John has
has,
two.
No, assign commanders if vacant, or if another player has more.
It is more.
Oh, you
I
have
was
to have
right.
more.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
have
so
to
you
have
got to transfer this one out.
Well, how many transfers does military affairs have?
Doesn't it
I
get
transferred.
Doesn't
I
it get to
transferred
reshuffle
one
as much as it
there.
want?
No, only
No,
two pieces.
It's only 2 transfers.
So really, the only way is to take Guerric down here, also down here, and then put this one up here. I think.
that sounds
would
right.
work.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be the commander of Bombay.
It's worth 2 prestige, so it's not bad.
Well, my issue is I'm not gonna get any loot
Oh,
because
I see.
Bombay is not gonna invade or do
Well, you
anything
could
for
make
that.
You
it
can
invade.
you can still try to invade to. Well, yeah, it'd be expensive to invade.
I mean,
It's
you'd
strength of
get
2.
2 dice. It's not impossible,
They have a strength of 2.
right? And he would have 4 people to commit, or 3 people to commit, I guess.
All right.
So
Well,
you
let's.
get 1 die. You got a 1 in 6 chance.
We're set back to where we were, right?
Yes.
You sure?
No,
Because I
I
had
think I had 3 people here.
I had one up here. Oh, now I'm getting myself confused.
No, there was no commander of Bombay because I promoted you to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that office was vacant.
Yeah, so you were down here.
Vacant.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
I'm
correct.
fairly certain this is right.
I feel like I didn't have an officer up here. I had 2 in Madras.
I think you had one in.
No, there
No,
was one
I'm the
training.
only officer in training.
No,
I
there
had
was
2
only
somewhere, and I feel like
You
it was
had-
Madras.
you had 2. I thought you had 2, including the commander.
I had
I
3
think you did.
total somewhere, and I feel like it was Madras. But I don't.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
If you had them somewhere, it was Madras, and
Yeah.
I believe you. So like, if you say it was,
Right,
I'm
yeah, because
also-
he did have the 2 in Madras. Oh no, wait, didn't you move it up at the last minute just because you changed it?
Yeah,
to
you-
Bombay?
that is true. That is true. That
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
true.
I'm pretty certain this is how it was.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Check the tape.
no worries.
Check the
So-
tape.
Check the tape. The only thing that we need to do.
Oh, good point, Artelia. There's no way we would have thought we could break ties if there was 3 in Madras anyway. So
Yeah, that's a good point.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to do it by moving this one down to Bengal, and then
I have to give it to you,
We-
basically.
We also could just
Wait.
leave him there. I
I mean,
guess
you
I
could
don't
leave-
see the problem in having a commander in Madras.
Yeah, it's not like the only thing he could do is campaign against Madras itself.
but
You
he
could
would
invade
loot,
Madras.
guys. We're trying to prevent looting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but is he
just-
going to loot with a strength of 2 with a very few people in there?
He'll try.
yeah,
Why wouldn't he?
exactly.
What's to lose?
There's a strength of 2. He would roll 1 die and potentially get
Yeah.
his commander killed. It's not worth it. Maybe if it was 2 dice. So just don't put anything in Madras and leave it all as it is, roughly.
I say, or you move Guerric down, and then move MJ from Madras to Bengal, and then put Drew in Bengal as well. That's the only way to remove MJ.
I want to retain. I want to retain my commandership, so I want to move this one down. I'm going to move this one up.
Wait, what do you mean retain?
Ah.
What do you?
Yeah, wait, John.
What are you talking about?
So if you just leave Bombay as is, you're gonna pick the commander and you will become the commander.
Right, you're not going to become commander of Bengal like this. It's. Oh, I
No,
guess
I have the most.
I guess you will.
They would.
But I would rather be the commander of Bengal. And then.
Oh, I see.
All right, sure.
then
I don't entirely get
on.
why, but sure.
Yeah, what's the difference?
I don't know.
Oh my god. All right,
This is just a learning scenario.
we're fucking moving on. This has been way too long. Commander of Bombay.
I don't have to explain myself.
You should try explaining yourself to yourself, though. That's
okay.
recommended.
Okay. Fair enough.
With 2 dice, I am tempted actually to go campaigning.
This is exactly what I fucking talked about.
We were talking about
That's what
me.
I said. If it was 1 die, it would be silly. There's no way I would do it. For 2,
It's still
That's
pretty
just-
silly.
What are you talking about? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I
You
save the
could-
company some money.
That's not the worst that could happen. Where's the chart? Is that still in this mod?
No, I've never seen it. The odds
You
chart.
should do it.
It's not in the mod, but it is
I
in the
mean, what do
rule
you
book.
got to lose? You got 4. You should just do it.
I say do it because then we can start building plantations there and open up trade with China.
We do want to open up plantations. I cannot deny this.
MJ, I'll do it if you give me a pound.
No.
You're gonna
No,
get.
I don't know why
Yes.
that's resting on me. I am 1/3. I'm really 1/4 of this army.
And he also doesn't even have any pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Like, we're
what
trying to
are we
deny him
doing?
pounds,
I don't know what
not
we-
drain him
How
of pounds.
So-
How about
I
how about
really-
consent for nepotism?
Over what?
I don't know. I will go campaigning if you give me consent for nepotism. It's
The
the
campaigning isn't for
shittiest.
me,
It's the shittiest
Pete.
promissory
It's
note.
for
It's not worth anything.
governorship. In fact, it's really for you because you could get your commander promoted. Or
No,
one
no,
of your writers.
It benefits you a lot because you get to promote. You get choice of promotion. So there's some grift in it for you.
To the governor. I would consider promoting you, but I'm not splitting loot. Assuming it rolls even a 1. Sorry, it's just not great.
All right,
I
you
mean,
promote me.
I think
if
I don't think I can do it.
If I succeed,
No.
then you promote me to governor. Deal
Yeah.
or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will try it. 2 dice, baby.
How is governor chosen? Officers in this presidency. So
Yeah,
he can't
so
promote
it'd
you
be
to
one of my
governor there
officers.
anyway.
No, it's officers in the presidency. I have 2. Hey!
So this goes off.
Success! Where's Bump?
All right. Let's see. Let's grab this.
Is it the fish? Yes.
Bum.
All right, loot dice. Oh, come on. 1.
It's what you get.
So I get 2 pounds. MJ gets 1. Guerric gets 1. That's the governor of Madras. It was Bombay.
Oh, writers and officers. Okay.
Where is it?
Yeah, where is the governor?
Oh, this is a stack.
there we go.
It's a stack.
I put it in the. Well, I thought I put it in.
No,
the...
you put Madras instead of Bombay.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No worries.
All right, Bombay presidency has no money, presumably. Nothing to do, right? Moving on.
Do you see? Do you see that bird?
What?
Is it doing a flip?
Unfortunately, I can't actually.
Is
but
it
but
doing a flip?
I'm at you, sir.
I'm sure it's an impressive bird. All right, MJ, Army of Madras.
Hey, let's do it.
I told y'all it would happen.
One die. I love it. No, this is great. He's just a single die. Like, I'll take it.
I like how you moved the 4
Whoa,
away
whoa.
instead of just
Whoa.
grabbing 1.
All right. I'm sorry that I did that.
He's just trying to
Mango.
clean up the. He's trying to clean up the board. I appreciate it.
Oh.
Oh, see, that's why. Okay, so commander goes down. That guy's fine. Oh, also fine. Wow. Guerric. I'm gonna laugh.
Okay.
You're fine.
And then regiment.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Wow.
So fine. No
I
consequences.
feel like that's what happened last time that army failed. Oh, what am I doing?
You don't retain the commandership though, right?
Oh, I don't. I guess. I mean, okay. I mean,
Right. I thought the first thing that happened was the commander was fired because you rolled a 5-6, right?
I'm a little hazy
yeah,
on
I
that.
thought you rolled a 4.
He rolled a 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
I rolled a 4.
He doesn't die. Yeah, but from the initial 5 when you had a catastrophic failure. But I think, Mango, all that happens is he just moves down.
Yeah,
and
it
is
just
eligible for death checks.
That's exactly what it is, if I recall.
Right. I say but he still like that commandership is now vacant.
Yes. I would
Except
think
I
so.
still have a plurality of pieces.
Right,
Yeah,
but
I was
it's
gonna
not
say.
it's not determined until the end
But
of
he
military
can,
affairs.
He can now transfer both of you because he can't transfer commanders, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I suppose now it's subject to military affairs next
Yeah.
turn.
Or he could move mine in and because we tie, choose me, or things like that.
But this is going to refresh. So you're
Right,
telling me when it refreshes, the plurality just hangs out outside of the commander box?
I swore we only
There's a
determined
weird timing
commanders.
issue, maybe.
It just gets determined at the time that the military affairs takes their officer.
That's what I thought. We can check. We can check in a minute. Let's keep things moving. Madras presidency.
Yeah, I'm already grabbing dice.
Okay. And I'll start looking at the rules.
How many dice?
7.
Nice.
So I'm spending 10 minus 1 for Mysore, 1 for Hyderabad, and 1 for Bay. Ooh, shoot! Wait, do I want to lose another die and also go up? No, that'd be dumb.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm doing what I'm doing. It's only worth 2. Hey, there we go.
Okay, yeah. So the commander is removed, and they just become an officer.
Okay. I feel like it's a little confusing, but
All right. Fill in all the orders.
9, 14, 21, 27, 32, 36.
Ugh.
Yeah, I get 36 as well.
You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And John gets
yeah,
1.
and then 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, I get 8.
All right, guys. Now we have to somehow drain Drew of all of his money.
It was for the company, Guerric. I did it for the company.
This is amazing. This is admittedly amazing. Wait, I gotta screenshot this real quick. All right, I got a screenshot.
All right. So on to Bengal.
All right, what
Man.
you got, John?
I'm going to attempt to.
He's gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it too. Go into Bengal, so that'll be 2 dice. Catastrophic success. Let's go.
Oh.
they bounced off each other. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was almost a success. All right, rolling for mine.
Rolling for mine.
Lame.
Commander first.
You're the worst commander ever, John.
3.
I don't think the commander rolls, right?
Don't they?
Oh, no, they still roll. I guess they're just not removed.
Yeah. And my officer is fine.
I'll roll for the regiment.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
That was fun.
I will spend all 5 to roll 4 dice.
Oh, that was so close again.
All right, so I get 4. Yeah, I get 4, and you each get 1.
Hey Mango, can we talk about this placement here?
We can talk about this placement.
I did come up with the wonderful idea to do this.
Well, that is something. I won't argue with you there. However, yeah, I mean, but you're
Guerric has more point. Oh no, never mind. It's him and John are tied.
Yeah.
To be honest, though, you're both in the northern spot. You just happen to be on the edge of Delhi as well.
That's true.
Yeah, if something happens in Bengal, it's gonna be the other one anyway.
That's true.
So it's
all right. I don't care that much.
Roll.
That's why I didn't even bother to ask.
Yeah.
But Delhi is slightly more risky because if that over, it still has an open order. So they're equally unsafe.
So we move on to bonuses. And
no. The company needs to make its money.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you guys did that already.
It's got another 15. So we're at 51.
Yeah, I just thought you guys had done that. That's all.
And then bonuses, company goes up to 53.
And John pays $1 for his workshop.
Why?
But he gets 2 for his shipyard, so it's a net 1.
He gains some money on average.
I just can't not point it out.
I have literally no influence in this company to tank it, and I just want somebody to tank it for me, and nobody will.
All right, are we done with bonuses?
Yep.
All right, revenue. I have 24.
I also have 24.
Oh, I only counted 23.
Are you remembering the debt underneath the...
Yeah, that's what I missed. Yep, didn't catch that. There we go.
Down to 59.39. And boy, dividends. Well,
yeah, really, Guerric. I think that just benefited Mango because now he can do like 4 dividends and he gets all the money.
I have 3 shares.
He already has as much as me.
I have 3 shares.
Guerric has 3.
I'm saying you don't need to worry about me because Mango's about to have a boatload of money.
Right. You're also getting 2 for every single time this happens. You both will have a boatload of money, and I will have a boatload of money. We'll all have a boatload of money.
I will have the smallest boatload of money.
So I'm going to pay out 3 shares, but if I'm
3 dividends, you mean?
I'm going to pay out 3 dividends, 4 unless someone convinced me not to.
Pay out the 3 so I don't have to do the math real quick.
Okay, so that would be 27 down. So we're at 32.12. All
right, and then
so I would suggest that having the company healthy enough to do this again next rounds is better than taking another dividend now.
Yep, that is also my argument.
Dividends next turn. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I don't disagree. I mean, the company doing well helps me out, but we standing because we have shares.
Wait, we have less money apparently.
I'm sorry?
51 minus 24 equals 29, equals 53 minus 24 equals 29.
Yeah, that's right. So we should start at 29. So there's only 2 dividends available, actually.
Well, no, there's still 3.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying if we're gonna pay 3 dividends all the way down to 2 in the company balance.
But if I retire, well, okay, so I will pay back 9 more.
Got a lot of guts talking to the chairman like that.
All right, so
Guerric, I'm gonna cash. Guerric, I'm cashing in my $2 or less.
Okay.
For 2.
And that's with 2 dividends, right?
Standing. You already improved standing.
I already improved standing. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, great.
Thank you, Mar.
Yeah, I think it's better to keep the company healthy so that we can improve standing.
Well, yeah, I mean,
next round.
I have 4 shares in the company, so I do want to keep it healthy.
Yeah.
There was just still technically enough money, but it's all right. I can get my fancy retirement with this anyway. All right, are we ready for events?
I think so.
Okay.
Roll the event die.
I swear to God, if we roll the 1 again.
Why did you say something? Why would you say it? Every single time this game.
Okay. Over here.
Roll for the constant friend.
Britannia.
Oh,
Britannia is gone.
I want to roll
Gonzo.
for.
I roll for Oberdan. It was safe.
Oberdan's done.
Okay.
Oberdan's done.
It's my ship. Let me roll for the Thistleworth.
Okay.
That's Thistleworth roll. Okay, I see where you're putting it. It's dead.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Diligence. It's
fine.
safe. Indispensable.
It's safe.
Safe. Atlas is gone.
I wish it could have shrugged, but here we are.
Guerric. It was in the air, man. Why did you say something?
We have one event.
One event.
Foreign invasion.
No,
What a weird game this has been.
My sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Actually.
Okay. So rolling for that. It's a 3 against a
Yeah, that
1.
beats its strength, so
Yep.
It's fine. It's just a generic writer.
the generic writer dies. Yep.
Generic writer.
Strength is set to 2.
We hardly knew you.
Oh, here I did it.
Okay.
That could have
Only
been
one
worse.
event.
That could have been worse.
Could have been worse. We can still reach all of from Madras. Who is the prime minister?
Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Ugh. Let's see. Ooh.
There's no governors though.
Oh yeah.
That'd be fine though. Then there would be a governor general.
Right, and it can happen without anybody getting.
Have anything you want to say to me, Guerric?
What do I want to say to you?
Oh no, are you interested in a promotion?
What, to Governor General?
Yeah.
Man, I don't think I'm gonna be Director of Trade by the time it comes around. So.
All right. Oops, sorry.
Oh, that's a good point. Bombay will have a governor.
Oh, true.
Yeah, Bombay will have one.
I mean, we don't want border control again, do we?
Interesting.
That was not that helpful.
When do we get tax revenue? Is that part of the revenue base now that we control Bombay?
That's governorships get tax
Yeah.
revenue.
All right. Well, no one is going to let me do board of control.
Yeah, we would all just fail the heck out of that.
Yeah.
Right, we have enough to outvote you now.
Yeah. So I'm going to watch it happen anyway. Oh, whoops, yikes.
Sorry, that's the one you're picking?
Well, hang on, let me
What does
just fly
Governor
around
General
the
get to
table.
do?
It's like how Commander-in-Chief is all the commanders combined. It's all the governorships combined, isn't it?
Oh, so it's just one person doing all of it.
Yeah.
Oh, you can also transfer of writers and presidencies among ships among presidencies. So it's a second way of doing. Oh, but Director of Trade gets removed from the game, doesn't it?
All right, MJ, what is our policy going to be? Shipyards or shares?
Shipyards.
What? I cannot believe it. All right. The vote starts at pass on 0.
Yeah. I'd like the floor real quick.
You are Prime Minister. You absolutely have it, sir.
Yeah. I bite my thumb at you, sirs. All right. Have at it.
Wait, who just flipped it to fail?
Me. Oh, you know what I can't do?
Yeah, you're Prime Minister. That's why I'm like, what are you talking about?
I still bite my thumb at you, sirs.
Wait, he can vote to pass it, right?
He can vote to pass. He cannot vote to fail.
I can vote to pass it. Yeah.
Would you like to?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm having a weird lag. Go ahead and do that for me.
Okay. I have put 2 votes for pass.
Okay. All right. There we go.
I would like the floor. I guess I get the floor.
The rules state that the Prime Minister decides if multiple people are trying to talk, I think.
Yeah.
I thought we would all play along and role play, but that's okay. I can just.
That's what I just said. I just said take the floor, you there in the corner, in the cobwebs, like a sneak.
I do not have the most votes of people here, the most influence in this court, but I would like to lead the charge that we need to fail this law. Who's with me?
All that talk about bandwagoning got to you, huh?
Yes. I will be bold for once in my life.
Esteemed member of Parliament, Mr. Bot, Lord Bot of Boddington. Which way do your votes lie?
Are you trying to sing this company or not?
Yeah. We're singing it together, aren't we?
We're singing it together, man.
Like, neither of us have shares. That's the only way we win.
I know.
Are you going to let him have that kind of power? He can fire you from.
He's not going to fire me.
The words of a man who is about to be fired.
I'm not. Why would I fire John?
Now, because he said that.
No. We're doing this, John.
Yeah, I guess I should vote for then?
Yeah.
I'll take 3 votes for. I mean, unless the other employees want to start including me in the decision making, like I don't have a choice.
If you want to be included, you should try having some influence.
Hey, I'm military affairs. I got something now.
Then what are you complaining about?
A lot. Just a lot to complain about.
All right. So is anyone going to spend? Is anyone going to spend it down to fail?
Mango, Drew, how do we feel about cooperating and spending money as equally as we can to fail this?
Mango has the most money, so I think it's on Mango.
I will spend 2.
Yeah, see, he doesn't want to spend down below his 20, but I think we should make him.
I mean, I'm happy to let it pass.
Drew, are you happy to let him be happy to let it pass?
I mean, it really comes down to, do you guys want MJ to be able to fire anybody at will?
No, I don't want that. And I also would love the opportunity to not put a shipyard thing in here when MJ has he's down to 2 now, and John has 2. I forgot you were down to 2.
I just don't have any skin in the game. Like, I don't have any shipyards to vote, so this kind of process right now is a little bit less appealing for me. You do.
You really want MJ to be able to fire people willy-nilly, wantonly?
I asked you that question already.
And I said no. I don't want that. I answered.
I'm willing to throw in 2.
Right, and I said I'm willing to throw in 2. Not the number 2, as well as
That's all you need.
No. I'm saying I'm willing to throw in money as well.
Guerric, I think it's in your best interest to throw in 2 because that makes you the leader of the opposition and you can take the prime minister card.
Right, you have a point. Who's leader of the opposition in the case of a tie?
Well, it wouldn't be a tied because you already vote 1 against with your ship. And Mango doesn't have any ships. So if he puts in 2 and you put in 2, you win with 3.
No, I understand that, but if I
not.
put in 1, then we each had contributed 2 votes against, I'm saying. Who would win in that case? Pretending that that would, actually...
I was going to say, that I don't know the answer to that, but it doesn't pass it anyway. You'd have to pay me a lot to throw in 1 vote to help you.
If it's a tie, the previous holder will continue to hold it.
Which is Guerric
okay.
currently.
Oh, so the player who cast the most votes against the law and should take the opposition leader.
I'm throwing in my 2 now to deny Guerric.
I will contribute 2 to bring it down to fail.
All right, unless anybody else has other votes.
Going once.
MJ, how much to throw 1 vote for?
Would you like this prestige card promise?
You don't have any money to retire, so that's not very compelling. I would take that and your $2 or less.
Okay, what about instead? Well, why would I give this to you? Look at this number and look at this number.
I mean, you'll make more money.
I would give you this, consent for nepotism, and a child's award.
How about prestige and child's award?
No, Mar, it was on the pass side. We brought it to 0, so it auto flips. That's how we had a whole debate about it.
So that or the prestige card.
I need both. It's too valuable. The child's award and the prestige card, because the prestige card's probably not going to happen. You don't have enough money, and you only have 1 retirement. So if you get kicked out right now, I'm not going to get a prestige card at all, because I don't think anyone's going to hire you into any offices. Probably, maybe.
Sure.
I don't know. So it's kind of speculative. It might be worth something on turn 5, maybe.
Mar says that the rule changed and 0 is now always passing instead of flipping.
Oh.
It's currently still passing.
It's what it would be, yeah.
Interesting.
Does that mean we did the previous laws wrong?
We did. I don't know how much they actually mattered. I think we were somewhat unanimous with them. I think this is the first time it's really mattered.
This is the first time that's been contested,
That's
so
true.
yeah, it wouldn't have mattered before.
I mean, I have skin in the game, but I'm not opposed to just rolling back any monetary votes in that case, just because it's a lot more expensive to do it now.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm not going to throw in 3. I don't.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really want to throw in another one.
I mean, does anyone do it?
Well, in this case, I will throw in another one, Guerric, but I need your prestige card.
No.
Mango?
I will give you John's Child's Award.
Okay. All
right. John's Child as a...
What if I give you my prestige card and consent for nepotism?
Neither of those are useful.
Child's Award's useful. Get yourself some more influence.
I want your prestige card, Mango.
Nope, not on the table.
I would take Child's Award and a pound, but I know that's not on the table either. How about Child's Award and consent for nepotism, since it's useless? But I want 2 things if it's just Child's Award.
Do you have that friggin' secret procedure card again? Is that what this is about?
Okay, deal.
All right. I spend 1 vote for.
No, it's against.
Or against, sorry. Whatever you want to do.
The betrayal!
I'm pretty sure that's an immediate deal.
Yeah,
that's binding.
Yeah, that's binding. It's just funny.
My cat did not like that deception there.
I heard that. That was great. All right. So it fails.
I mean, unless anybody is contributing more.
Going once.
That's true.
Going twice. Boom. Gone 3 times.
Hey.
It fails. What's up?
I was gonna offer something. It's okay.
I mean, you're prime minister. I can't actually move on. We're just on 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'm just trying to keep things moving. That's all.
Bingo. I will offer you the Oberdin not to do that.
Not to do what? I've already paid my 2.
This is true.
I've already given him that.
Don't worry about it. Go ahead. Make it roll.
Okay.
So it failed.
It failed.
All right. So Guerric, are we taxing John, or are we giving MJ another prestige?
That's
no,
money.
John another prestige.
Yeah.
John has the hat.
It's a money. It's $1 for John, or it's a prestige for John.
Oh yeah, you're right. I misread that. It's +1.
I think I'd just rather give him the $1.
Yeah, that seems sensible.
Yeah, John, you get $1. And
Yay.
I am leader of the opposition. I am the new prime minister. Ho ho. All right.
All right, refresh time.
Refresh time.
Get your refreshments.
The snap points.
There's a lot of snap points and they're very close
There
together.
are a lot of snap points.
And they're not all working properly. It's a little weird.
Everybody's a critic.
Are we at start of London phase?
We are.
I have a card to play.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I am blackmailing the chairman. Dun dun dun.
Ooh, you're forcing yourself to retire. Interesting.
I am.
I like it.
Huh.
I don't know why, but I like it.
For your
Because
retirement.
I also have a.
He's got 20.
That's true.
Yeah. I don't want to not retire, and there's a chance I could not on my president. Watch, he's going to retire too. Yep. No, he doesn't. He just gets another fatigue.
Yep, because that is a 4 technically.
All right. Worth it.
That's hilarious. All right.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. So I retire first. Oh, is everyone? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you were the only one to retire, actually. Oh no.
No,
Yeah, I got to retire.
John and Guerric both have one. So I'm spending 20 to retire alongside my good friend MJ.
Drew, you need to pay $2. I need to pay $1.
Yep.
MJ, you need to pay 4.
MJ needs to pay 4.
I know. So I was hasty with this offer that didn't work out, and I'm glad it didn't, because this is actually what I was saving it for. Who will buy this from me for £3?
Deal.
Who said deal? Go ahead and take it. All right.
Who wants to?
John, by the way, when that's in your hand like that, I didn't actually read it. I just.
Oh yeah, hands are not hidden in this mod right now. I made them public.
Oh well, that's embarrassing.
That guy was just holding his cloak open at me.
Oh boy.
How much did you guys see? Be honest.
No, I just saw that it was face up. I was zooming way out.
John, there wasn't much to see.
Oh, come on now. Why do we gotta go there?
Because you opened up to it. You set me up. I was just delivering.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Family phase.
No, what?
wait.
No, what are you talking
No, come
about? We
on.
haven't even
Can I
begun to
retire?
resolve London season.
Oh, that's right.
Can I retire?
It's a what? No, Guerric gets to retire next.
Yes, I get to retire next. I don't feel like trying to get $6 out of people, so I'm just going to go ahead and retire to the $14 place. And that gets me 7.
Who would like to loan me $2?
I will loan it to you, John, for your prestige card.
Ugh.
Wait. Oh, shoot. Who else retired? This turn. Mango
Mango
retired.
and-
Garric
Mango and
retired. Is
Guerric.
that it? So I'm getting the least good of these 3. I'd be content with the. How much do you need, John?
2.
2?
I mean, I can still get that with 4 though, so I don't want to give up my prestige card.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm not interested then.
All right, I'll spend 4. And Oren will retire.
Okay, so I choose prestige. Let's see. The foundry is worth maximum of 2. Do I want 2 votes on something on the next 2 laws? Barely seems worth it.
That spouse isn't bad either, honestly.
Yeah, only 1 prestige, but the ability is nice. But I got to retire 2 more times to make it worth it.
Or just get people's prestige cards.
That's a good point. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to take the spouse.
All right, and
Guerric?
then my choice? I think I want the money over the votes.
So I know I don't have a choice, but what is this?
It's just 2 votes.
Isn't this worth something?
It'll score you if that.
Oh, yeah,
is,
that's true. It is.
Over here.
Yep. It's worth
So,
prestige.
oh, so that basically counts toward that bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, London season is done. We move on to family phase. This is an even round, so we have 2 children.
Drew, just to remember that this
Yeah,
would be
I'm gonna cash in your child as a ward, John.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of wanted that 3, but you know.
All right, so Mango's first. Oh wait, no, no, Mango is first still because he was the previous chairman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Is this a final round?
No,
No, we are on
this-
round 4.
I thought the 5-player was only 4 rounds.
No, it's only by scenario. It's either 5 rounds or it's 8 rounds if you're doing the full campaign.
Oh,
Yep.
we're gonna be up so late.
Okay.
Wow, we can blitz this round.
Yeah,
played-
like we got through the first 3 rounds really quickly, and then this last one just dragged.
Well, it's because suddenly there were lucrative negotiation opportunities that.
Yeah. I
Didn't
placed
come
my
up
2
before
right. I
'cause we
placed
were all-
writer in Bengal, writer in Madras. Guerric is up.
Okay. I will do a writer in Madras, and I'll just do the same thing, honestly. MJ, you're up.
I'm gonna send these guys to good. Snap points. Go ahead, John.
Oof. Can't do much with this $2. Ooh, I can buy another workshop.
You just send him to the military. Yeah, party.
Drain those funds.
I'm gonna go there, and then I do shares.
Oh, shares. I forgot about shares. I've got no money. That's why I didn't do it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do it either, because I could have just bought. I should have just.
Yeah, stock buys. 2 of them get bought in.
Yep.
Okay.
I already did the debt, Mango.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Thank you, though.
Hiring, starting with the chairman.
The chairman.
Well, I think I've been a great chairman. I'll throw my. I mean, it's between the three of us.
I will
Guerric-
support you for chairman, Mango. But I want. Let's see. You don't have any money left, do you? That's hilarious. Yeah, I'll support you for chairman.
All right. Mango wins chairman. That was easy. Next up is director of trade.
Appointed by me.
Bingo, you are going to draw this card on top also.
Oh, yeah, we need to refill this.
Oh, yeah, we need to do that first.
Also,
No. Yeah.
Should I just shuffle this deck, or
No,
No,
it's 3 secrets.
Yep.
That's how. If
That's what it
how
is.
the deck came out. That's amazing.
I love it so much. And then he gets a prestige card for becoming chairman, right?
Yeah, so he's going to take the top one though. Yeah.
Nope, that's the whole deck.
that's the whole deck. Thank you, TTS. Ooh, a Scottish castle.
Wow.
Wow.
Fancy. Look at that fancy hat.
Thank you, Mar.
Okay. So director of trade.
Well, are we gonna try and do the same thing as last time? We don't even need the director of trade. Actually,
I mean, technically, you could fill everything, any one of the offices, because all of India is connected.
yeah, but
that's
I think
why
the idea is to continue going this way.
I think
but
I support
remember that
splitting
remember
things.
how much money. Yeah, remember how much money Drew got.
Remember how much money we're
Actually,
all going to get?
No, I do support doing it to Drew more because he's currently got less victory points than Mango.
Exactly. I'm in last. Well, me and John.
Well, here's the thing: is I'm the one funding the presidencies.
You have a point, sir.
That being said, director of trade. Oh, we don't have a lot of ships either.
Yeah, so like we're gonna need a lot of money. I guess we can discuss that. The director of trade, though, what I was saying is it doesn't really matter who has it because we don't need them to open any. I mean, I guess
the only thing we need them to do is move ships to the right spot.
The ships are kind of already in the right spot, and then shipping can just handle the rest.
I suppose that's true. Yeah.
Like unless we want to move some into Bombay, but I think we clearly don't.
Well, I guess between you three, I am going to promote Drew.
Hey, I stood for you for chairman, and I didn't even ask for anything. Leave me alone, man.
Yeah, you did that so that you'd be making more money when on dividends than he would.
No, I actually seriously considered chairman, but I didn't think I would get support for it.
Oh, I would have.
I'll tell you what, Mango. I'll give you your promissory note back to not do that.
What did I give you? Consent for nepotism? No. If you give me the if you give me your prestige card, I will not do that.
No way.
You stand to make too much. Whoever's the president of
if you do that, then I'm just gonna hire who am I going to hire?
You're gonna hire
I'll
me
Hire,
because
like,
you don't want to put
Guerric,
John
who's
in
right
there.
behind you.
Why don't you want to
Or-
put John in there?
Because John, you want to tank this company.
Exactly. Like this, you don't want to promote me in general.
Oh, well, this is actually an easier decision. I will promote MJ, so I become the president.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Okay. Military affairs, appointed by chairman. Anybody have any requests to be head of military affairs?
I'll give you your consent card back for it.
John, do you have an offer for me?
No.
John wants to tank the company.
I will take that offer then.
All right.
Governor
And finally-
of Bombay.
There are no
Whoa.
writers in that presidency.
I know. I
Oh wow.
Well, you're
don't
not the governor.
love a
You're not
deal
the
that I
president
made.
anymore anyway.
Oh, that's
You can
true.
also
that's
go to
true.
officers in
Oh, that happened
Bombay.
really quickly. I've been really weighing on that decision that I ended up having to make.
I'm sorry, MJ.
No, I'm not sorry at all. I'm glad I don't have to promote Drew.
I think this just comes down to: do you want to promote this person who is right behind you, or tied with you, or way in the back?
Would any of you give me a prestige?
A prestige card. Wow.
I mean, you're gonna
I
get
might
3
if
out of
I
it.
had one, but I don't.
No, your prestige card, your next prestige card, your promissory note.
He's got 2
Oh.
pounds and isn't getting much more, so his prestige card is not worth a whole lot.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
I guess that's the same is true for Guerric. Although he actually is likely to retire. I just don't know with how much money.
Guerric, I'll give it to you for your enterprise.
No, thank you.
I guess.
I'm not giving you anything. I don't think you're gonna get anything out of this. So it really just depends on
Yeah, it's
Alright.
just
how
whoever
far
you
in the
want.
lead you want to
I'm
promote.
giving it to MJ.
Really? Even though he's tied with you in points. Impressive.
Well, he just got stomped on the hardest, so he's got a longer hill to climb than anybody else does.
But
I don't-
haven't.
I don't
stopped
understand.
getting stomped on.
Technically, John
I
and I have the longest
get
hill to
shot.
climb.
That's true. But John is not eligible, so it's irrelevant in this scenario.
But I am eligible way back here at the bottom of this long hill to climb.
Yeah, but you have 7 pounds on you. What are you doing? Yeah, so Governor Bombay here. And plus I also just made him director of trade, so he'll have incentive to build plantations for China.
All right, chairman.
Yes. To the other court of directors, yeah. How much debt do you guys want to take out?
Well, if we
Like-
want to do the same thing we did last time, we need 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
Well, let me just tell you,
We need 9 ships
as the
total.
president of Bombay, I'm not interested in time.
No, I meant if we. Yeah, I realized that. I meant if we want to actually like make the company good money, we need like 9-ish ships.
I'll give you your
So
3.
there's 5. There's 5 ships missing basically. So we need enough money to buy 5 ships and also fund. all
How
3
many unfitted
presidencies.
ships do we have? We have ships.
3. Wait.
Yeah.
I've got 1. MJ has 1. John has 1.
So that's
That's
9.
right. There's 1. Yep. So it's 9.
And that takes us up to
And then
7.
we need
and
2 more temporaries after that.
Okay, so I'll take out 2 debt to give. Yeah, and then go down by 1 to give 11 to shipping. Assuming I have your consent for that.
I think we need to go 13 if we want 9 ships, right?
Oh, you're right.
I do. I consent.
See, the trade with China is per plantation?
I think it's 4 per plantation.
I thought it was 4 per plantation.
There
Which
it is.
we don't have plantations.
Yeah, so you spend dice per ship that you assign there, and it's, if successful, 4 per plantation. Gosh, so when does that even break even? I think we need.
I think isn't it
well,
4?
It also,
4 for
if
each,
if
4
we put
for
the
each.
plantation here, that goes up to a 5 instead of. So that's a total of 6.
It's worth building plantations after we fund all of these, but I don't think it's worth trying to open trade to China until we have at least probably 2 plantations.
It's probably premature
to
to open trade to China.
Okay, so I don't think you need to fund that office. So Bombay, I'm going to give 6 to Bombay. Whoops. Do you consent to 2 more debt?
That's
Sure.
a lot of debt.
Well, I don't need your consent if Drew already gave it.
That's fair.
So that's 10 more, so we're at 11. And I will give.
You have to put 5 of. Actually, you got to put 6 of it in Madras Presidency, because otherwise we're going to be. Well, wait. You don't need 6 here. You need 5 there,
Well,
and then these.
Yeah, I do. If I
want
want to ship to. From
these 2
my
are the
end.
ones that need 6, right?
Yeah, it's true. So 5 left.
You just move 1 over to either of the other 2.
Yeah, that looks good to me. Okay, Director of Trade. Oh, you don't have that card, do you?
I do not.
Where'd the card go?
Who was there? There you go. To be honest, we could probably you could move 2 writers from Bengal to Bombay.
I don't know how incentivized MJ is to help
I was gonna say,
anybody out.
that just gives people free money over here in the Bengal Presidency.
That's what I get for suggesting anything.
Over to you, Guerric.
Okay, Night Crewmeister. We are going to fit these 3 ships for $9. We'll throw 1 in here, and we will throw 2 in here. And then that's at least 2 ships.
So Guerric,
What's up?
I think it'd be kind of funny. Okay, great.
Yep, I'm on board.
Oh, I forgot that you guys were wanting to do this huge run. That's not where I would have wanted to throw them.
Well, that's the thing is if they were gonna throw it in Bombay, then anyway.
I know, and so yeah, I mean, I guess there's nothing else to be for it. So,
Guerric, I'll give you a prestige card.
I just can't believe you guys are forgetting how much money that made for Mango.
What are you talking about?
All those dividends.
Yeah, and now, well, it made a lot for me as well, and now Drew has more.
I guess that's true.
So I'm feeling pretty okay about this, especially with my writers over here.
I'll give you my prestige card to put 2 ships in Bombay instead.
Now that's
Guerric,
tempting.
you have two writers here, and doing this guarantees that they get placed, whereas otherwise they're not going to get placed. So
right,
it's already £2 that you're losing if you.
Yeah, I really need money more than the prestige promissory note, I think. So basically, if you can make this worth my while in a monetary sense, Mango, we can talk. But otherwise, I'm going to stick with this.
I'll give you my $2 or less.
I mean, he's already that denies him $2 though, so that just breaks even.
Yeah.
It certainly does. No, I don't really have enough to offer you.
Okay, we move on to military affairs.
Okie dokie.
You know, now that
Was that
I
a
love
goat?
I love it.
it's my cat.
But
He's hungry.
Your cat makes the
While
best
you
noises,
start on
Mango.
military affairs, which I have no stake in, I'm gonna go feed this cat.
No worries.
Yep. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave Army of Bombay untouched.
I'm surprised my cat hasn't started clawing at my door yet. She usually starts doing that when I've been away too long.
I'm gonna. Well, okay. First, I have transfers actually. So.
Oh wow,
I want to send
that one
Boris
child
to this
is
guy
winning with 15 victory points.
Is there? There is. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna transfer this child up here. I think that's all the transferring that I actually need to do. Okay, yeah. So then I'm gonna send Boris up to the Army of Bombay. I'm gonna make myself commander. I'm going to send my child up to Army of Madras.
You're going to give MJ Bengal?
And then MJ gets Bengal, yep.
Poor Bulldog.
Sorry, Bulldog.
Demoted.
I don't know why I continue to get crapped on.
Well, I would not have done that to you, John, but it was the only way to get myself 2 commanderships.
Oh, yeah, because we don't want Drew to not have 2 commanderships.
My point is that I'm not, like, screwing you over for no reason.
Governorship of Bombay.
Roll the dice, Drew.
Oh, no, I'm unmuted.
Well, first it's the governor.
Yeah,
so
governor of Bombay, which is MJ.
Oh, right.
So he gets 3 pounds to play with.
I don't have that card either. I'm sorry.
No, it's right here.
Yeah.
It's right here.
Oh, God. Okay.
But don't worry, guys. We're going to fly through this round.
This is just to help me remember. It's not.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm just doing it for whatever. And then I don't suppose the president's going to give me any.
I mean, president's not using it for anything else.
What else is he gonna do with it?
I will give you yeah, I'll give you 1. Put a plantation there.
Okay, all right.
I mean, it just comes back to me if you don't use it, so. Oh. Yeah.
All right. Okay, all right. I'll just spend it all. 4 dice.
Oh,
That was almost a 1 and it tipped
I
over.
saw that.
Oh, that's so sad.
All right.
Well,
I'm going to get 1 pound. And there you go.
All right, on to the commander.
Pass.
All right, on to the president.
yeah, I will pass. You jerks.
Commander of Madras.
Pass again.
President of Madras.
All right, I guess I'm somewhat riskily rolling 4 dice in attempting to go to Hyderabad and Bombay. So here goes nothing.
Let it burn.
I hope you fail.
It would be funny.
It would be. Okay, we did it.
Oh.
Just barely. All right. I'm gonna go here. And...
Drew, I would like to be rewarded by not being in northernmost spots.
Well, there's no way you're gonna be not in this northern spot, but I will keep you out of up here. Yeah, so I guess you don't want to go to Hyderabad because technically, if it's the only spot.
Yeah, basically, just put me in the 6 and the 5 is what I'm saying. Just don't.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, this is northernmost in Madras, so I don't like that either. I'm saying put me there.
No. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Given I enabled this. Oh, God dang it.
I know. I keep doing that.
Where's...
You want these
I want
two,
these
right?
two because they're not northernmost. I think they're the safest based on my
so
understanding
then-
of the game. So where does Reginald go? Right
Oops.
there?
I don't need a generic writer. He goes up there.
Yep. All right.
Okay, so that is 9 plus 7 is 16, and then Bombay is math is hard right now in my head. This looks like 30 to me.
I also have 30.
Yep, 30.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pounds for me.
I got 2. John gets 1. Mingo gets 2.
Oh shoot, we only have 6 ships. You are correct, CJ. How did that happen? I thought we planned this out.
What do you? We're fine. This is the governorship.
6. Oh, no. That's right. That's a governor, not a.
Yep.
You're right.
All right. Madras president is done. We're on to the Bengal commander.
I'm gonna invade.
Yeah, baby.
For what is that? 4, right?
You exhausted 4. It's a strength of
It's
2.
strength 2.
Oh,
so
you exhausted
3
5.
dice.
So yeah, 3 dice.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, CJ, I'm always confusing governors. Ooh, we got 2.
Oh, that one.
I
bounced
saw
on it.
that.
I rolled into a success.
All right, Governor of Bengal. Whoop.
Sweet. All right.
6 pounds for MJ. That's what he needed
Yep, that's pretty sweet.
to not lose that retirement.
And John, you got 4.
Yep.
Cool beans. Bengal president. Mango.
Yep. Let's see. I'm going to spend all 6 to roll 5 dice.
And I'm high-fiving you right now.
Nice.
We got a 1.
It's going to end up being 15 for the company?
15.
Yeah.
Did you adjust already or
And
no?
4,
So that's
45.
up to 45.
1 for Botbot and 1 for Guerric.
Yep, I took mine. And you got your 4, Mingo?
I did.
All right.
All right, on to bonuses.
Bonuses. John gets taxed for his workshop.
Boo. I get 1. I net 1.
Company gets another 2.
There's only the 1 workshop out, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got 1 for my enterprise card and 1 for my shipyard. All right, everyone got their bonuses?
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to revenue, as opposed to Reva Old.
Oh, no. You can't say that. That is terrible.
Oh man, I gotta use that every week now.
That's like eating a banana with the peel on.
When do governors
Oh,
get
boy.
taxes?
I count 27.
I counted 27 as well.
I was too busy laughing. I didn't count.
Mango during their actions. So like when they're going through all of the actions, that's when the governors get it.
Okay, so we're
Wait,
down
how
to
much?
20.
How much did you guys count?
27.
Okay,
27.
yeah, that's what I got. I thought I heard somebody say 21, and I was like, wait, no, that's wrong.
So 7 back to 40, 20 down to.
All right. Honorable Chairman, are you paying dividends?
Lag.
Dividends, they say. Dividends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I can pay 2 dividends and bankrupt the company. Let's see. At this point, I would tie with Guerric, but then MJ would. If I paid out the 2 10, 4 for upkeep.
Don't forget that at the end of the game, shares may be either worth victory points or negative victory points, and we will have the
I'm paying
prestige
out
award.
2 dividends.
Okay. I like it.
Sweet.
That is revenue. We're on to events in India. Chairman, would you like to keep the streak going?
Yeah, let's see if I can roll another 1.
I will be so disappointed if you don't roll it. Ah!
Hey, a lucky break.
That was very prescient of you.
Look at that galaxy brain on us.
All right. Oh, we finally get to use the elephant. There's peace.
Yep. So yeah, that order gets cleared. They both gain a strength. And then the elephant goes to Bengal.
Was that all of it? I remembered how peace worked, 3 hours ago. I don't remember now.
Company regions clear all chaos. We don't have a company region in either of those two.
The elephant
Bengal.
movement doesn't follow.
Bengal.
Yeah, it goes to Bengal and then it points at the crescent. So
Well,
Right,
no, because
because
if it's
points at the
company
crescent.
owned, it stays in Bengal, essentially poised for a revolt.
Right.
oh yeah, okay.
The empire thing doesn't come into effect. That's only when there's a conflict.
Makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
I was asking.
That's right. No, this is right. It goes inside Bengal. Oh no.
Racist.
That's fine. Oh, that's not great for Bengal.
Yeah, exactly.
So it hits with a strength of 1, and we have 0 defense and no money to buy any of the local alliances. So it's conquered Bengal
It goes to strength
and
2.
closes all the orders, right? So these two get
Yeah, that sounds right.
removed, right? Womp womp.
And what does it come in as a strength of?
0, says Smart Hepto.
Yeah.
Who knows all?
And it goes
We'll
to
trust them.
Bombay, which is also company owned, so it stays in territory.
Yes.
Oh boy.
However, the commander of Bombay was wise and forward-looking enough to
Well,
leave.
those
That's
were
it.
our 2 events.
Yeah,
oh,
so-
there's no more events.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Alright,
move the
fine.
elephant a little bit. There we go.
Okay.
Parliament.
That's you, Guerric.
All right. I am the Honorable Prime Minister. I will draw the first law. Hey, we must take it. No choice for me. Relief demanded for Indian famine. If passed, increase company standing and then discard this card. If failed, turmoil occurs in every home region. It starts with a support of +1 toward pass. The policy is going to be the tax of -1. Let's
Yep,
go ahead
luxuries
and
or shipyards.
tax luxuries.
Either way, John gets it.
All right.
Well, okay,
as
hang
Prime
on,
Minister, what's
Guerric.
up?
Oh yeah, you're right. Either way, it is bad for John. I was gonna say John is probably incentivized to fail this either way, so never mind.
Yeah. As Prime Minister, I will set an example for all of you to follow. I will lend my vote for it to pass.
I too will vote for it to pass.
Marar, we did not lower standing for the rebellion. Good call.
Oh yeah. Ouch.
Good thing I paid out those double dividends.
Yeah.
Well,
I would like
as
the
I'm
floor.
sure,
I cede the floor to MJ.
Sorry. I'll be quick. I'm just gonna vote against it.
You traitor.
Against you monster.
I regret giving you the
Go
floor.
John. Do it, John.
I have 2, 3, 4, 5 against.
Okay, so 1.
You are the opposition
2,
leader.
Now, John, in
3,
fairness, before you carry this
5.
out, I know that you don't love this policy, but I did choose the lesser of the two evils for you.
How
Mhm.
so?
Because
If
he would have paid 2 for shipyards. He only pays 1.
Yeah, he
for
had
the-
to choose -1 to shipyards or -1 to
Oh,
luxury.
I thought it was
picks
I thought it was -1 to
luxuries.
factories. Never mind.
Wait,
Yeah, but
do
if
you
he
think,
votes against it, he gets to move it.
do you
This is
think
true.
this is retribution against you?
I'm just saying I was showing you kindness and generosity when I chose this policy.
Well, it's
Fail
at
it.
+3.
Fail it.
Well, I guess realistically, it comes down to Guerric and Mango and I whether we care enough to keep this company afloat, since we're the only ones who are incentivized to do so. Obviously, John doesn't care, MJ doesn't care. How are we still the only ones that have shares in this company
I don't know.
this whole time?
I am happy to throw in $1 if you two will as well.
I was
will
gonna
not.
say all we need is 1 each, right?
I
To
will
get to
not.
0.
I will tell you that right now.
You will not?
I will not.
You don't want a pile of money into successful company, which allows you to get an extra retirement at the end. If the company fails, then there's no final retirement. If there is a final retirement, then
but
you're
my-
presumably getting 3
the only
retirements.
the only region I've been given access to via shipping is already been revolted against. So kind of doesn't matter to me.
I mean, we can fix that.
You have Bombay.
And I need enough money to retire someone this turn. Because my president of
so
Bengal is about
one is not gonna but 1 is not gonna make a difference. You can't get to 14 and no one's gonna probably give it to you.
He wants 8. If he pays 1,
want 8.
he doesn't make 8.
So 1 does make a difference to me. Because I have to pay 4 in upkeep and I have enough for 8.
Oh, you do have to pay 4 in upkeep.
So tough cookies. Y'all have to do it on your own. If you want it to pass. We did let BotBot have a lot of votes when we didn't take that.
We did give John all the votes. So
Yeah, we did not
This is
take
true.
that prestige card.
Drew, if you throw in 1, I'll throw in 2.
Okay.
I just also want you to know that I'm willing to throw another $7 against.
You can do so.
Same.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to burn your money, go ahead.
All right.
I don't have anybody going to retire, so I don't care.
I believe we're at 0, right, Drew? Because it was at
Yes,
3,
we are
you
now
paid
at
1, I paid 2. Yeah.
So I will go 7 against.
Nice.
I'm going to spend £2 as well. Oh, I just need to spend 1, I suppose.
Why?
Against?
Because you can't.
Against.
I don't think you can take John's leader of the opposition. He already spent.
I don't intend to
5.
take it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Parliament
That's
going
fine.
once.
Did you just want to push it up to -9?
Parliament going twice. 3 times.
there's no way.
Parliament
No way we're
closes.
spending 8,
The
unless
law
you wanna spend
fails.
8.
I do not want to spend 8. Turmoil occurs in every home region.
All right. So Mango's guy died. John loses 1. Guerric loses 2.
Leader of the opposition,
Mhm.
John, becomes the new prime minister.
And you get to shift the.
Yes. What would you like your policy to be, sir?
I'm assuming he's not going to pay out shares.
Right. Mars, right. It's just the northernmost order. It's not all orders in the region.
Oh, that's right. It's not a foreign
Right.
invasion.
It's
yeah.
yeah.
So wheat. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet.
Not quite dead.
Bengal does cascade though. Bengal does cascade
And
so
kill John's.
John loses a second writer.
Well, it doesn't have to, though. Can it go? Oh, it goes to the northernmost in the region.
Doesn't it go to both?
Yeah, this is the northernmost, and yes, it cascades out to both.
Oh.
Thank you,
Pandemic
chat.
rules. Yep.
I knew that in the deep recesses of my brain. I was like, I didn't
What
feel
would
like
we do
that
without
was.
chat.
Yeah, we would not play the game.
No, we would play the game.
We would play Jan
We'd just be
Campany.
really bad at it.
We would play Jan Campany 12th edition.
12th edition. They had 11 tries at it. They couldn't get it right.
All right, I think that's it, right? Last round's London season. Oh yeah, we gotta refresh. Duh.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that all looks right. John chose the luxuries policy. In which case we need to move this.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, John. You're bumping off a ship, which actually means you get less prestige off your 2 ships. I guess the
That's fine.
alternative is you give me a bunch more money and Guerric and Mango, but oh well, too late.
But it also knocks you off.
Add the prestige token to the track.
Oh, that's true. I do have a ship. I forgot about that.
Add the prestige token to.
So since I have one luxury and
jeez.
nobody else has any.
Oh, got
Oh, I
it.
have
What I just
2
did.
retirements.
What I just did. All right, there he goes.
And I pay my upkeep, so I'm at $0. $0.
I pay my upkeep, so I'm at 8. Do I want 2 4s or do I want an? I mean, I guess they're functionally
they're literally the same.
yeah. Somehow my chairmanship survived. My presidencies are gone. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna take the 8 just because I'm not gonna retire with all that riffraff.
Doesn't that give you first? Doesn't that give you first? Well, first pick doesn't really matter, does it? Because you can't see any of them.
Do you not get to peek? I thought you got to peek.
Yeah, I get to peek at all of them, and then if I want to, I can take the deck.
Well,
Yeah.
no. So it's the order of you don't get to peek until
Right, until you're getting them. But John was thinking you
Until
just take a
yeah,
blind card.
Oh no. Who else has retirement?
I have a retirement.
Up next.
I do too.
I doubt I'm getting $3 from anyone. Nope. So I will spend 4 and go where I can for 2 victory points. MJ, would you like to do the same?
I mean, yeah.
Points are
Not gonna
points.
get it.
Sorry, points is points. You gotta say it like that.
Points is points.
Points is points.
lot of vacancies.
This is an
That's
absurd number of vacancies.
Lots of vacancies
It's gonna be an interesting hiring round.
Yeah.
that are like kind of not fillable.
Yeah, we kind of needed the game to just like end there.
I was thinking it might. It didn't though.
Okay, so I get to choose first, correct?
No,
Drew
I
is
still
not
have to
gone yet.
decide where
Yeah.
I'm retiring.
Oh, sorry.
I gotta decide if I want to just go for 1 retirement at 20 or if I want to do 2 at 8.
You want the one at 20, don't you?
Well, yeah, but 2 at 8 gives me some money left over, I suppose. Yeah, it seems sort of obvious to do this one. I guess I also could do 14 and 4. So it's the same amount
No, that would only give you
of
9 points.
money, or it's the same amount of cost, but 1 less point, and I only save. So yeah, I think it's optimal to go for the highest. Okay. So then I am first to look at the cards. This guy goes to the poorhouse. Sorry. Oh wait, you're going.
Oh,
to the
CJ, do you mean?
You're going to the poorhouse.
I'm not sure what you mean, CJ.
No.
Did we?
Yeah, that's right. Governor of Bengal got closed because.
I see. I understand. It was in the row. I got it.
Yep. Okay,
I got it.
am taking a peek. Oh God, that's funny. Oh. All right, I'll take this one.
All right, so I'm up next.
I believe so. You retired with what, 8?
Yes, I retired with 8.
Not sure what to do there. Are you, Mango?
I'm gonna take this one, I guess.
Don't forget,
yeah, exactly.
Don't forget, you can always draw from the top of the deck.
Oh, that's
really?
true. I can.
He can.
Because of my I can because of my spouse.
Oh, that's right. You can do that. Interesting. Huh. That's an interesting choice.
So, for example, Director of Trade is going to be choosing presidencies, but what about these ones that have no writers, governors associated with the presidency?
Well, so there will be a family phase, so people have the opportunity to stick a writer in the presidency and basically guarantee a spot. Assuming,
right.
Yeah. But I don't know what happens if like no one puts a writer in it.
I mean, presumably it's just vacant, right?
Yeah, actually, I guess so. It's the only pool that's.
It comes from the officers in their associated armies, I believe.
No, the candidate pool just says writers and governors associated with this presidency, and if there's none, then I think you leave it vacant.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
reading a
it
rule
would-
where it's like
it
if you
would say
can't fill office,
officers.
it stays vacant.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Mar clarified.
And
Just
Arteliad?
It would say officers.
Yeah. It wouldn't take people it doesn't mention. What do we is Mango still thinking about to take?
Mango's still thinking about whether to top deck or.
You got that power, use it.
Yeah, I'm going to use it. Let's gamble.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's
a prestigious spouse.
Yeah, a 4 prestige spouse. That was probably.
Okay, Guerric, you're up, and it also allows you both to get.
MJ is up because MJ has more victory points in prizes by 1.
Oh, interesting.
I was sitting here.
Hey, by doing that, I allowed you both to get a card.
Yes,
Isn't that nice?
that may or may not have been my motivation for being like, hey, you should go do that.
Really should have thought of that because I definitely could have pulled something out of that.
I mean, by the sounds of it, they're not good, so I shouldn't actually care.
Not well. The one you're about to get isn't.
The one you're about to get is hilarious.
What am I getting? I see.
I mean, you could maybe make something out of it in this final turn.
Maybe. Maybe.
Oh. That is a hell of a hat, John.
It's not compensating for anything. All right, we move on to the family phase.
Yeah, yet again, still the chairman.
I gotta say, I feel like I haven't seen. I don't know if I've seen a 1710 that goes all the way to 5. Have I? No,
All right.
You have now.
Yeah.
Bombay presidency or Bombay writer. Old Baldy over here. Curly is going to be a Bombay writer. Guerric, you're up.
Seems like an easy call to just contest that Bombay presidency. So,
yeah, that's.
Or get your own Bengali presidency, maybe.
No, thank you. A kind offer, but no, thank you.
That's a pretty useless presidency. The Bengal one.
And if anything, Bombay wants the writers right now because now Bombay is the one that's going to be hitting Hyderabad.
Well, it depends. I can give the director of trade
True.
money to open stuff up.
True.
John.
I don't even know what makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know what you do, John, because like your goal has been to tank the company, but that doesn't actually hurt MJ. So like the company survives, you don't win. The company dies, you don't win.
Yeah, nobody's given me any incentive to help.
Yep,
Buy
that's true.
stocks, none to buy. The company shall remain in crypto.
It's going to be a great round.
Okay. Hiring President of Bombay. MJ, you get to choose between me and Guerric. Yeah, makes sense. I don't think I have anything to offer you.
Was it? All right. You didn't.
All right.
I didn't think you really
Shipping.
wanted it.
Mango picks shipping. Wait. Oh no, president's first.
Yeah.
President of Madras.
I'm gonna also give that to Guerric.
Oh
You want
boy.
anything to give it to me?
What?
Yeah, I guess I can't give you anything other than, yeah.
All right. Bengal goes to Barnaby. Shipping.
John.
Shipping. Consider writers.
That's funny. There are not gonna. Well, no, the company can always fit writers. It's a good thing that the generic writers thing exists. Otherwise, it'd be so silly.
Yeah. It's really entirely, I just needed to put them in the boxes, and it's no problem for me now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Having them sit on the side of the table did not work for my brain.
So, man, I should have been collecting this consent for nepotism.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, unless you guys want to give it to me.
I was gonna say I'd give you my consent for your $2 or less promissory note.
I have $0.
I don't think anything. Oh, that's a good point. Well, I'd still take it.
Yeah, that's the same deal I would make because I need money.
Well, then, which do either of you not want it? Let's see. I'm gonna have to give it to Drew.
Yeah, I think that's fair. He's the bigger threat.
And he doesn't have two presidents.
All right, Drew, here's your shipping card. Military affairs.
Those are my chairman, of course. Yeah,
it's me or MJ, basically.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. MJ can give himself back command.
Drew,
would you like this?
Yes. Unless you're willing to offer me more. Give me your $2 or you don't have any money.
I'd give you my. What would I give you? I'd give you my prestige card, actually.
No, you're probably not going to retire anybody. It's the last round.
Well, if you hire me, I'll have 2 opportunities to retire, and we will make money this round, one way or another.
Will we?
I'm pretty sure we will.
I
mean, it's in basically once again, Guerric and Mango and I have the reins, and the 3 of us can guarantee we make money somehow.
I'll do it for your $2 and less and your prestige card.
No, that's silly. I'll give you my prestige card, which is definitely worth more.
MJ will do it. Okay. That decides that. Let's just keep going.
Consider it done.
Governor of Bombay.
Oh, that's on you, Guerric.
You're
Guerric,
right.
You have to promote Mango.
I do. Here you go, Mango. You are governor of Bombay. That's not
just what I always wanted.
Not great for fulfilling orders, let me tell you.
Well, it's fine. I can potentially get 2 off of this. I can only get 1.
Yeah, it's true. And we have plenty of generic writers. So anyway, we are done with
Oh,
hiring.
apparently you can do officers as well for hiring governors. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Does it say that on
Mar
the...
says you can consider anybody in here, actually.
You're right.
So probably John would be better than...
Yeah. John, you are governor of Bombay. Congratulations. All right, Chairman.
Okay.
Put on your
has
chairman
$0.
voice.
Chairman.
Better than the other superhero we mentioned this stream.
Let's see here.
Well, okay. So the army of Madras can clear this thing. What else do we need to clear?
Well, we can only take out 1 debt.
Yeah.
No, we can take out 2.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We can take out 2. It's just that we have
As
to
long
place
as
a
we
third.
don't end up with a 3rd debt over the track. So we can take out 2.
I see.
So, but anyway, the army of Madras can probably remove this thing for, which means we can theoretically make 2 here and 2 here. There's a bunch in Bengal, so we can clear these as well. Well, these 2. So really, we only need 6 ships, which we already have. Oh, 7.
Right,
I
but
guess all
ships
3
have to be
all 3 armies can-
only 2 ships can be moved.
Yeah, that's fine because we just move 2 ships over to Bombay, and then we do these 2, and those. Ah, shit! And I can't do those 3. Well, whatever. It's 2, 2, and 2 basically, which gets us what is that? 9 in Madras, 11 in Bombay for 20, another 11 in Bengal for 31.
So the army of
probably-
Madras be rolling 3 for that. Yeah, I like those odds. So I guess, do I have consent to take out 2 debt?
Yep.
Okay. So nothing in trade, nothing in. I mean, you're gonna have to convince MJ to move.
Oh, that's a good point. It might be cheaper to just give me $4 for 2 temporary ships. Although, does that? Yeah, that means only 3 for these 2 offices. Which sucks.
What does Bengal need money for?
Because we need to. What are our expenses? Like 27. Now they're 29, 30, 31. We need to do all 3 regions.
But my point is, how are we going to open Bengal when it's controlled by MJ and John?
Oh, well, there was a certain moment a couple of minutes ago could have promoted me to military affairs. We would not have this problem.
Well, that moment has passed.
Yeah.
I don't know why you promoted the guy who has no incentive to make the company go well.
Well,
like
because if we're both getting -4, I still stay ahead of you. Although that doesn't help us compete with MJ.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless my 4 victory points for prestige over the edge.
Yeah, I really don't know how this company succeeds, Drew.
It would have succeeded if he hadn't promoted to MJ.
Oh, sure, it would have.
No, we could have pulled it off, but that actually, I should have brought that up earlier.
Gentlemen, I don't like your tone.
I mean, yeah, that doesn't mean he can't be convinced to do the opening of orders.
Yeah, I mean,
I have
a
wonderful secret prestige card for you, MJ. I will give it to you. Sight unseen.
But you're not allowed to look at it.
Sight unseen. If you choose to help us.
Well, okay, wait. We gotta allocate the money first, because that has to happen.
We're into shipping.
Well, I mean, if we need MJ's cooperation in military affairs, we might as well just try and get him to cooperate in Director of Trade too, and then you can put. You can fund Madras and Bengal.
Well, he has more incentive to cooperate in military.
CJ has a great recommendation. We go to bad wars and intentionally kill our officers.
That's true.
That's actually brilliant.
Okay. Funds are allocated.
All right. Chairman is done. We move on to Director of Trade. MJ, do you have anything you would like to do?
Yeah.
All right. We move on to shipping.
Alrighty.
All right. We move on to military affairs.
All right. I'm gonna put. Oh wait, before that happens, I'm gonna do.
Yeah, why don't we do transfers and then allocations? I think that's the sensible way to do it. We determined, 3
I
plays
think
in.
That's the
legal
official order. Yeah.
There you go.
Officer transfer, then assign officers, then assign.
Cole is a sensible person. Who would have thunk it?
It's like he's good at this or something.
I don't know. You should have seen the first version of Hirelings. No, they weren't bad.
All right. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
And then this will be the commander, and she will be the commander.
Governor of Bombay. John, you're up to bat.
All right, so I will collect 3 tax.
2, because there's a.
2, yeah, because there's
there.
a chaos there. Request money from the president. Probably not going to get any money.
Unlikely, yeah.
Yeah, your best bet is to spend it to build a plantation because then you get 2. And
how much is the plantation?
It's 1 die per pound.
yeah, so if you spend those £2,
You do a check.
that are,
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Big money.
Wow.
now you can lower the value of this 6 if you the company.
It's not. That's just being tacky.
Well, I don't understand why you're opposed to doing it then.
Oh.
Shots fired.
And then I will collect £2.
Yep.
Very nice.
All right. The army will do nothing, and we move on to the presidency. Guerric.
Well, I will attempt to sail with 4. I got a 2 and a 1. We did it. We did it, Reddit.
We did it, team.
All right, that's $11 for the
Alright,
company,
so,
$2 for me. On
Okay.
to
Madras
Commander.
MJ.
The weather's lovely.
All right, Madras President.
Wait, you could invade for the plunder
I know.
without clearing the order.
MJ, how much from the 3 of us to go after that debt token and get yourself a bunch of money? I'll give you all of my plunder, and I'm sure Guerric would as well.
Yeah, I would do
plunder.
it. I would do it for all my plunder.
That sounds really nice. It's a very high. All the plunder. All the plunder's not enough.
That's like, well, what is that? What is the max? 3? Yeah, 3.
With
That's
the
like
skull.
on
What
average
I mean.
4 pounds.
On top of what
And
you're
you
already
could
getting.
Kill me off.
You'd be getting a lot of bananas from it.
We're pretty happy with our scones and IPAs right now. Thanks.
What else do you want then?
Nothing. You guys aren't gonna.
All right, negotiations have broken
Alright.
down.
All right.
Unfortunately, in Madras.
Madras President, I don't think is able to sail, right?
Nope.
All right, we move on to Commander of Bengal.
All right. We cannot. I don't think we
Wait,
can
what?
sail. Oh, commander. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's MJ again.
It's like, MJ, what happened to your voice?
We don't sound that different, do we?
John and I have become one. Yeah, like they're cool with the beach and the scones and their IPAs as well.
And your fusion dates,
Well,
apparently.
Their biscuits,
MJ,
yeah.
at this point, you've officially tanked the company, so you might as well make some. Because even if we fill all of these orders, there's no way to get enough to do anything. Because our expenses are still like 27 or 29.
You can also, it has its strength of 0, so you could just invade and clear any orders. And still get plunder.
That's also true.
Yeah,
Which you could have also done in Madras.
I know. I don't know why I need it though.
Because
You can get another
I guess
retirement.
we're not going to do cash conversion because that's private firms only anyway. Never mind.
Yeah.
There's retirements though potentially.
Now if the
but
company
has
fails,
to
right?
be successful for
Yeah.
him to
Oh,
retire.
that's
So
right.
so
yeah,
MJ
the
is
company fails.
yeah,
Good
like
point.
there's no reason to keep debating this, I don't think.
Yep.
President of Bengal, you have no decisions.
Cannot sail.
Yeah.
Bonuses. John, you
Hey.
make $2 for your workshop.
What a waste of money that was.
The company gets $2. This changes to there. Did everyone get their money?
Yep.
All right, we move on to revenue.
And this is where it all falls apart.
This is where it all
Yeah, so
falls
the
apart.
company fails now because it has to take emergency debt.
Yeah, there's no way we have enough to pay off our debts. So emergency debt, company fails, game insta ends, right?
Yep.
Our poor company.
So you'll start by scoring shares.
So -4,
-3 for me.
-3 for me.
Yep.
And then prestige.
So luxury stuff are worth 2.
I have 10.
So I have, what do I have? 2. Oh, and chips are worth 1, 3, 5. I think I have 5.
I also have 5 prestige.
As does MJ.
What happens when we tie?
I have 9. Why do you have 10?
Oh, I have 10.
I have 4 for the spouse, 3 for this enterprise, 1 for this, and then 2 for these shits.
Yep, that adds up.
Oh, do I also get 1 for this then?
Yeah, absolutely.
You do.
That's
Yeah,
what I was-
shipyards are worth 1.
Did you get these?
Yeah, I did. So
Okay.
I've got 5 here, 9 here, and then 10 for this.
I also have 10.
Okay, so we each get 2, and second place get nothing.
Guerric, how much did you have?
5.
Interesting. So we are tied for the lowest. Do we both lose 3 points?
I'm pretty sure we both lose 3 points.
Yep.
Okay.
Damn, I thought I was going to beat MJ on that just by 1.
Womp womp.
Okay, any hidden interests that get scored? I have the most shares, so that's
I
worth 2.
have the most prestige from deeds. So I get
Nice.
4.
Oh, nice.
4. Holy shit.
Yep.
I just couldn't pull off enough in the company operations. Like I couldn't get any retirements,
Yeah.
which is because I sunk all my money into assets.
Yeah.
I should have just let you have this, John. I didn't think about that till just now. I wondered if like I could make you end up with the thing that I let Guerric get.
Which one?
This
I mean, you could have traded it to him and let him peek at it.
yeah, that's what I was thinking when I saw it actually. I was
okay.
like, I don't really care to use this, but
Yeah,
I wonder if
you
I could give him 3 points.
Well, at
Yeah,
least
you
I
could
didn't
have
to
used it
pay
as
that final
leverage.
family upkeep. That would have been a problem for me.
Well, guys, we did it. We completed a
We
game.
actually did it.
We did it.
actually did it.
3 hours and 51 minutes. So a little shy of 4 hours. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
the
not bad.
whole game too. That was almost all of turn 5.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that was exceptionally. I feel like it's rare to see this scenario go this long. From what I hear,
Yeah.
it often fails much earlier.
Yeah, I feel like what made that happen was spending the first 3 turns only having one event.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
having 3 events happen.
Yep.
And 9 storms.
Yeah, but we did spend a lot returning ships to the board.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. John, I want you to know that if we were playing Oath, I would make you a citizen.
This is a really cool one. Like I liked the arc of the company where we were getting the shitty rolls and we were making it a really good company, and then we drove it.
Yeah, we had like a great first turn, and then that second turn was like just catastrophic. And then somehow we
if we hadn't had the debt cleared, it would have been over a lot sooner.
Yeah.
Yes. No, it was a roller coaster.
True.
We were up and then down and then up again and down again.
I don't know how to be good at the game, but it's a lot of fun.
I think I think that's kind of the point. Maybe there's too many ways to be good.
I think it's
random to be good.
I think it's still a lot clearer than first edition. First edition really felt like capricious and difficult to do well. Unless you were doing like that one scenario where it's just like, oh, just sail at the end and you get, 40 victory points. Like, that's a stupid scenario.
I mean, like, I also think this is slightly echoing something I think John said earlier in the game, but I feel like the more that I do play it, I feel like it's the thing that I always hear when I read reviews or whatever about it, which is like you really want to know how to master the rails and when to throw the train off of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or how long to keep it on. Like,
For
that's,
sure.
like, how long can you? Yeah. And that's hard.
Yeah.
It's actually not straightforward at all. But there was this moment where I felt like the game was getting away from me after I lost military affairs. And then, I don't know, I just saw how it could get back. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe I can grab the reins this way. So it really is a lot about that, at least. And I think that's so hard to figure out.
Yeah.
That was what was really challenging in this game was I wasn't sure how to get control of anything in the company. Not because I wasn't willing to pay for it, but because I didn't have anybody in candidacy for any of those offices. And I was like, how do I get into those offices?
I mean, really just writers and officers are the only way to get in.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you bought a workshop and you bought a shipyard. What'd you buy? Like those are 2 writers that don't end up in the company.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of went all in on my hidden interest, to be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't even probably need to do as much as I did do. But I guess I thought I could have played the game in the company also. I couldn't.
Yeah. And Mars saying that's easy in 5-player for one person to get stuck outside of the company, which doesn't surprise me at all. That happened a lot in first edition.
Yeah, I really want to see this game at 4 and 3. We should try and get a bunch of people and split into 2 next time.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be able to make it happen. Although I think we should aim for deregulation next week.
Oh,
and
yeah,
that
that's true.
requires
I do want to play
5
the
or
dereg
6, right?
scenario.
Yeah.
I don't know that it requires it, does it?
So there's one scenario that requires 5 or 6 people. Or it can't be 4.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think part of it too, Mar would probably agree with this, is that when you have powers for deregging the game, then even players who are out can still come up with a private firm, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
1813 cannot be played with 3 and it's best with 5 or 6.
Gotcha.
Yeah. 1813 is also a super far into the game. Like, it jumps you right into a very far part of the game that sometimes you don't even always get to in the full campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we're looking at 58, right? 1758.
Yeah. But I was gonna say real quick, John wanting to tank the company though, oh well, never mind.
What?
I was gonna say, I feel like there was a moment where I felt like I didn't know how to make it work though, but we could have been even more working together to tank the company.
I was surprised you guys didn't cooperate on that more.
I thought we were. I just
thought
feel
we
like
were too.
you had opportunities. You had more influence and control in the company, so I thought that it was kind of up to you to make the decisions, and I was just going to follow suit. You just weren't really going hard at it,
Right.
because like you had the offense.
There was this moment where I was like, I'm not like pushing it very hard, and that might be like ruining John's game. So
Yeah, and I don't know
worried.
that it was ruining my game because I still had to figure out how to catch up with you.
Yeah.
And that I didn't have a plan for other than my 4 victory points here. I thought I might be able to sneak in a position here, retirement there, but if you can't get an office, you can't retire and you can't win.
Yeah.
I think the strategy you were pursuing, John, would have been perfect if the deregulation option was in play. Because like you had a good setup for a private firm, presumably. I mean, I don't know anything about it, but if it's anything like first edition, you were probably well set up.
Yeah.
For building a private firm and competing with the company directly.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was doing. Totally.
All right. Well, I will shut down the stream. Thank you, everyone, for playing.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. This was a blast.
This was a blast. I can't wait until next week.
So much fun.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. This was our Whirly Wednesday. We're playing John Company 2nd Edition again next week. What do we have on the docket for this week? Oh, tomorrow we're looking at Nemesis or something. Friday we have something. Oh, gosh, I already forget our schedule.
Oath, I think, is on Friday.
Oh, that's right. Oath is Friday. Thank you. Saturday, we're finishing up Maria. Sunday, we have Splatter. And then we're on our usual schedule of Monday is Cerebria, Tuesday is Trains. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next time.